talk about today's events, and then see what we got planned for tomorrow. I need to find a fishing boat and go fishing. That's what I need to do. Anyway, Scuba was asking Charm if I'm going live tonight. I said, what the hell, why not? I'm not doing anything. I'm sitting around watching TV, seeing what's happening. In fact, I'm gonna walk in and get my other phone right now. I'm gonna put on top all messages. I'm right on top of that right now. Okay, we got it. Then I'll go get my other phone.
Sophia, is that really you?
How do you keep showing up everywhere?
I saw you from far away. I'm an expert at digging clams. You go and rest over there. I'll find them. Look, I found one. Let me dig through the mud. Yes, there's another clam inside. After searching for a while, I gathered this many. Hey, you came back again, you fat pig. Don't talk nonsense. I was fishing right next to you. Bro, I can see.
All right. Hello. Somebody's in the room. Thanks for coming in. Much appreciated. I'm trying to get my other phone turned on here.
Pearl in this one.
Okay, I'm opening it.
Ah, there we go.
There's really no pearl.
All right.
Wait, this one actually has a pearl. Sophia, this is
Hello, Scuba. How are you? Good evening, Michael. Scuba just, told Charm to tell him I'm live, and he messages me on Messenger. I'll tell him I'm live again.
Wow, river clamming is really tough.
No, he can just come in and call me Pop in here. Anyways, how you guys doing tonight? We've been busy all day. It's been one of those days, it never ends. Hi. We're continuing our good work on the school, that's for sure. I did a video, I posted it up. I think it's posted already. I can go see. On my channel, I believe I posted it, and it should be up already. Let's see. This, for some reason, I don't have time to look at crap. I'm busy live, I told him. So he comes in here and starts bugging me on Messenger. I'm not going to keep going to Messenger if I'm live. Duh. Okay, I am live. Let's see what we have today. For what I have on my videos, I posted up, I think, I did the March 7th, 4 p.m. update on the school. That one's already posted. What does he want? I don't know why he didn't come in. Not gonna interrupt my chat. Let's see if you can read that. I am live, Scuba Steve. Anyway, hi Vince, how you doing? Michael, great to see you guys. We'll get started here. We have good progress at the school today. Really happy with that. And tomorrow we'll we'll let him finish the flooring, and then he's going to do the step going into the kitchen area. I've got Tauntaun in there working the white tiles right now. Around the back, doing the backsplash, like I have here in my kitchen. If you look here, I have white tiles going along the backsplash. He's doing the same thing, and the countertop, and he's going to also do the sink area and tile. Since I'm not going to buy a sink for them, we're doing the sink is going to be tiled, and then we're going to put a faucet in there for him. Just cheap. It's not going to be extravagant, Good. Good to see you guys are okay. Hello, Spiro. Charm just went outside. I don't know what she's doing. She just went out the front door. Anyway, you guys saw us this morning. We were live. Did a little fishing video for you using net in a river. It's close by. It's at the very end of the beach, as far as you can drive. Then you have to walk a few hundred meters beyond that to get to this river. And they basically hiked up the river. And they saw a bunch of bungos in there. They're a milkfish. They're like 8-10 inches long. It was the longest one, maybe 10 inches long. And so they spread the net out. And I don't know if you guys caught it on the live feed or not, but the fish were actually jumping over the net. And when they make noise, you see the fish. The net was at water level. So the fish would come up and woo, right over the net, going the other way. But the thing is, we had a double net set up. We had the one net, and then we had it going at an angle, and then we had another one back here. So it was like shaped like a 7. So they jump over the net here, but they were inside this, and they hit that one. So we managed to catch, I think, 11 fish in that net today. And then after we did that, I was going to come home, bring that net back. That's our squid net. And get some regular net, ordinary net we use for fishing, for bottom fishing. Because the water's not that deep. It's 2 meters deep. The other net would have worked good. And we were going to go back on another beach a little farther down. They saw a bunch of fish down there. Jojo had walked down there and saw a bunch of fish. So he was going to go take the other net down there. But they took it down there, and I think they didn't do so good. I think they got like 2 fish or something. So anyways, I didn't go back. I told Den, I said, I'm going up here to eat. Come get me before you're ready to go. And he never came and got me. I was eating lunch. Finished my live feed, and he never came and got me. I just said, forget it. I don't need to go back and do another live feed. So I'll just call it quits for the day for my fishing, and got busy around here. Had other things I needed to get done. Then I went up again this afternoon, took a look at the school, checked the progress on that, and I'm hoping, really hoping we can get the other worker off the windows and get him on the smooth coat, the cement coating. I'm gonna talk to him about that tomorrow because the window frames are just gonna get screwed up. They got a cement above them. So that's gonna get screwed up again. So I told him today to stop. He just nodded his head, yeah, like he was understanding me. Didn't understand a damn thing I said. But he kept going on the window, painting the windowsill, the window frame. So anyway, window frames are painted. All right, now tomorrow I want to see him get on something a little better. I'll tell him I got silicone ordered. He can just wait till I get that in, and then we'll do the windows. For now, get the smooth coat done. I'll build outside the building. We got to get the cement done. Got to get it done. That's going to be our holdup. That takes the longest. That one wall took him 2 days to get the one wall done. Now we got the other wall to do with the one window in it. It's going to take another 2 days unless I put 2 or 3 guys on it. So anyway, I appreciate they're working hard, but I need to have prioritize on what they're doing, which means get the outside walls done. The window and the frames are piddly. That's a one-day thing once the silicone comes in, you know? Easy to finish that. So I want to get the walls done, and then I want to get the smooth coat done on the inside walls so we can paint the thing. We got the paint, I want to get it all painted. The outside, I'm thinking just a smooth coat, the door side and the front for now, if we have enough smooth coat for that, and then we get that painted too. Get the inside done, get the outside there done. I have 10 sacks of smooth coat. I think it's enough. Hello, come up. Ice. So it's 4 ice. So, hello, Papa. Papa Junior. Scooba-dooba-dooba-doo. We don't have any volunteers. That's the sad part. Volunteers were only working for that 2-week period, and then no more. No more anybody from the barangay, no more volunteers to help us. We haven't even asked them. You know, other people have their own lives, and so now we're basically paying 4 guys to work every day. It hurts. It hurts the pocket. It's not cheap. You know, you're paying 2,200 pesos a day, and you got 0 budget. Like, what do? You know, keep the work going. That's all you can do, and just suck it up. Like I tell my son, suck it up, buttercup. So Charm and I are sucking it up. So anyway, she'll only complain till it's done, and then when we stop spending money, then she won't complain anymore. We'll get it done. I started a project, I want to get it done. I don't want to keep fooling around. I want to get the thing done and be done. But the school looks nice. I don't know how far I'm going to go. I'm going to buy electric fans, 2 fans instead of 4. That'll be enough to cool that schoolhouse down. No aircon right now. Just going to get the basics done that we had to make it back into a usable classroom, get desks made in there, get chairs in there, and make it back so they can use it. Even though we're going to summer break, March 31st is the last day of school. So we're going to go to summer break for a couple of months. And during that time period, hopefully, we won't have to work every day. I'm not planning to work every day. I plan on having everything done except for if any more income comes in that we can put towards the school, I'll do that. But Charm and we're already into about 150,000 pesos ourselves. And we'll see how it goes. That house with the land, yeah, we're looking at that right now, but we're making sure that the documents are good. So they know we're interested, but we're not going to give 1 peso until they prove to me that there's some document saying that they actually own it. And not somebody else going to come back and say, oh, by the way, I own that land you just bought. Get the hell off my land. I ain't playing that game no more. Okay? So your documents are no good. I don't get a deed of sale. Something proving you're selling it to me. You're not getting 1 peso of my money. Never mind. Not playing no more games with land. I don't need any more land. I'm already going through a court case with land. 7,500 square meters. I got plenty of land. I'm going to go through, we're going to see what this other property does, if we can get it back or not. I'm not going to buy it back again. I already bought it once. I'm not going to pay this other clown money for that lot. He goes, well, I really don't want the land south of the road. I just want the land north of the road. So it's like 1.5 hectares or 2 hectares there. It supposedly includes that beachfront that we bought before. And I'm not giving anybody crap until they're settled in court and it is in one person's name, truly in their name. They come to me and want me to buy it. I'll look at the price. If it's not worth it, I won't touch it. Because I don't need more land. I got plenty for my family. My family will be living happily ever after in the land we have right now. And we got 2 beachfront lots. What more could 3 kids want? They got everything they want. We don't have to worry about buying no more. Anyway, the commercial property in Balut that we're going to court over, the reason I wouldn't even have bothered with court. I would have just told them, give my damn money back. But the problem is that the land value went from the 1 million we paid for it, and now the value of it is 12 million. That's why the lady didn't want to give it to us. The value increased, and now they're zoning it commercial residential instead of agricultural rice land. It's zoning to commercial residential. Of course they don't want to give it to us, Man Tao 1, how are you? Good evening. Where are you from, sir? No mother title on that. Nope. Spiro, in fact, they told us they think it's rights only, which just because you squat on someone's land and claim it's yours doesn't mean it's yours. I can go into the deed of registry and find out who the exact name is on the title or on the property, who's paying the taxes on the land. And if it's not them, why would I buy from them? I'm the other device of King Rotting. Well, welcome, Mantal. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you coming in. Now you're blue in both names. Thanks for coming back and joining us. I appreciate it. We had a busy day today. We did a little fishing live this morning. It was fun. Going live with you folks and letting you see what we were doing all day. All morning. We were so busy this morning. And yeah, it's a good weekend, isn't it? Tomorrow's Sunday. I don't even know what we're doing. I thought we were going to do karaoke tonight, but the thing is that the other lady who works for us here, she did karaoke last night at her house because her boyfriend's in town. Her boyfriend Robert showed up. She brought him here from Masbate, or we brought him here, gave him a ride in our truck. So he's here visiting her. So she's doing karaoke down at her house. So we only had Charm and me and Judith up here, and Kimberly is in Zamboanga, and Susan didn't come over. None of the other regulars came over, so tonight we're not going to karaoke. Tonight we're going to go to bed early. We're going to relax. It's family time, So my daughter Mike is over doing dancing till 9 p.m., practicing for this big festival that's coming up with our high school. They're doing, they're going to be joining into the big festival in Balut, our little town over here, and they're competing against a lot of other high schools. So it's going to be quite the festival. And last year they won it. Hopefully this year they'll win it also. Somewhere I had videos of it. I don't know if I don't think I ever posted on YouTube then. At the time I wasn't doing YouTube. I only got one person in the chat. Is that you, man, Tao? Or Spiro? Shows only one person in here. It's amazing. But anyway, it's good we got you in here, whoever's in here watching us. Oh, there you go. We're down to 0. Did I lose my live? I'm live. There's nobody here. It's good. Anyway, okay. Thanks, Spiro. You're the only one here. I don't know what happened to everybody. Scuba wanted to know if I'm going live. I told him I'm live. And then he didn't even come in, did he? Scuba never even came in. Yeah, he did. Scuba came in and said hi to you and left. And why he wants me to go live, he doesn't stick around and chat with me no more. He comes in and says hi and bye-bye. Okay. Thank you. Man, Tao, what is your first name anyway? I got you as a king and I got you as a man. What is your first name so I'll know? Can I even pronounce it? Tita Maria, how are you? Welcome. Hello, Tita Maria, welcome. Thanks for coming into our chat. Welcome, Tita. I don't know if you got to watch our fishing video this morning, our live we did. We went out with a net in the river here and had a couple of young guys with us. Yeah, in real life, first name. I'm Michael White. Nice to meet you. I'm having a apple. Sandmig apple. I'm only gonna have the one. I saw the nice crab you had. Well, I only got 3, and they weren't big. What'd she do with them? Where's the other one at? There's one more here. I bought. The crab was lunch. What'd she do with the crab? She put it in the fridge? Man, this fridge needs to be cleaned out. What do we got in here? We got chicken, leftover chicken. We got grapes. What is this? Looks like mac and cheese. What is this?
Nilupak.
Huh?
Nilupak.
Yellow what?
Nilupak.
Pack?
Yeah.
What is yellow pack? Cassava? Ah, cassava. Where's the crab? Where'd the crab go? Ah, it's in the bowl up here, guys. This is the size of all 3 of them. Very small. I mean, it's delicious, very sweet. These are the blue crab, but very small, huh? See his claws, very tiny. But anyway, so we had 3 crabs today that we bought. I asked the guy when he was going fishing, he had his crab traps with him. I said, I'll buy you a crab when you come in. So he said, okay. He brought him to the house. We bought him. It cost me 100 pesos for 3 crabs. Okay. We'll call you king. All right. That's fine. Thank you. Watching from Manila. Stay healthy. Yes, I will. This is not so healthy. This is pork steak with grilled onions. That's not too healthy. And then we have our crab, of course. And we have some pancit here. A little bit of pancit left. And then down here we have gabi. Tita Maria, you know gabi. Vegetable, gabi. That's gabi. So we have everything here tonight. We have vegetable, we have seafood, and we have pork. Yeah, that's cheap, huh? 3 crabs for 100 pesos. $2, you know, less than $2 for 3 nice crabs to eat. You can't get that anywhere else like that, I'll tell you. We normally pay 200 per kilo. Okay, and this is like 1 kilo or half a kilo. 3 crabs, probably like half a kilo. That's why we got them for 100 pesos. Anyway, it's all good. Hopefully, they'll catch some bigger ones, and I'll get some bigger ones soon. I haven't gone fishing on our boats in a long time. I was telling Charm today, I'm gonna my one boat. Hello, lady in red, welcome. Thank you for coming in. Much appreciated. You guys don't forget to give us a thumbs up when you come in. It'd be so much appreciated. It helps us a lot. All right, that's good. I hope you can come here, King, also. That'd be wonderful. We try to go live every day, at least once a day. And today I did this morning for about 3 hours. My Starlink Mini was down to 20% battery. My phone was at 37%. We were live all morning long. And then I was going to go live in the afternoon, so I came home, wanted to charge everything up. It takes a while to charge up the Starlink Mini battery. And I don't have the adapter yet. I ordered it, an adapter, so I can hook it up to a regular 12-volt battery. I've got 12-volt batteries here. I've got a lot of motorcycle batteries, small ones. They're good. They last about 2 hours if you have those. So I've got several of those, but I don't have the adapter to connect to that plugs in the Starlink Mini. So I ordered that one, and then I ordered the one for the cigarette lighter in the truck because I want to be able to put the Starlink Mini outside my vehicle, my truck, like we did when we went to Mabuhay. You saw the trip over there to that flood control project. It's up to you if you want to donate. Man, if you do, just do it. Go to sign up for membership. Sign up for membership's the easy way. That way you're a member for a month. If you want to do it recurring, then it'll be, I think you get a level 1 membership for 50 pesos, 49 pesos or something like that. It's pretty cheap. You get a level 1 membership. And everything that comes in is going to go to the school anyway. When you guys donate, it's much appreciated because it's going to help our elementary school. At 50 pesos is $1, almost $1, So it helps a lot. Everything adds up. Much appreciated. It has a USB, no USB. It has a plug-in for the battery. Let me get it with you for you a second. Give me a second, guys. I'll show it to you. Okay, this is how small the unit is. It's only this big. Okay, it's like a notebook, like a laptop, right? And here's the battery in it right here. If you look, it has a port here. It's a Type-C connector. This is where you charge the battery up from. Type-C connector. And if you connect here to your cell phone, it will charge your cell phone up. Okay, that's the only plug it has there. And I'll show you on the inside. You have a little tiny cord here that plugs into the battery and plugs into the unit, the Mini. Okay, that's it. That little cord right there. That's what powers up your Mini. Now you can take this out just like this. Hold on, let me get the. I want to make it sure I don't break the clips here. Got little clips on it. Oh, it's stuck in there, huh? Say, I think I'll just leave it in there. It's got 4 little tiny plastic clips, and I noticed when you have the stand, I guess whoever had it before, when Scott had it before, he pulled the stand out, the clips were broken. Wow. It's not fun to open. Anyway, the Starlink Mini, Scott put this cover on it. It's a nice poly cover, but it does cause it to retain a little bit more heat when the Starlink Mini is operating, but it operates right through it. You put it in the sun, just lay it like that, it protects it, protects the white plastic of the Starlink Mini, and it's really handy. It has a little handle here, you can carry it. So really nice. Okay, all right, Mantal, thank you. But there's no USB outlet in the back. It only has the one plug right there, Spiro. This one plug right here, and it just goes in the hole like that. That's it. There's another place here. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's another one. Ah. You know what, Spiro? There's something back there. I can't see properly. It's not a USB. It's a connector for Cat 5 or Cat 6 cable. There's a Cat 5 connector there, so you can run a Cat 5 from your Mini to connect it, maybe as a mesh node, as a node, if you're running multiple units. That's what it is. It's got a Cat 5 there, or either you plug that in directly from the Mini to your laptop. Of course, your laptop would then have a USB port on it. So, but no, it doesn't have a USB. There's no USB anywhere on it. And if you turn on the battery, see my battery now, 100% charged. And if you turn on the Mini, you hold it. Okay. I'm gonna turn my camera around here so you can actually see it. Hold on. Okay, now you can see that it's powered up. It's 100% charge. Okay, 814, 822. I think that's the. It'll jump down. It's showing it's using 13 watts of power, 0.63 amp, 20.8 volt, and then it's not connected yet because you don't see anything at the top of where it's using the power here. Amps. Actually, this is it. Okay, the top one is when you're charging. When you charge it through the USB or through the Type-C connector, that's what the top means. C connector, it tells you how many watts, amps, and volts you're charging it at. Okay, your on, off is there. It looks like a little Bluetooth symbol. 100% charge. 304. That's probably my actual time I have. Now that it's fired up, that's how much time you have before the battery runs dead. 3 hours, 4 minutes. Okay, this thing sucks some power, guys. Anyway, it's powered off right here. Okay, it's off now. Okay, so that's the Starlink Mini Power. But it's the display will go off. It dropped 1% of battery just in that short amount of time I turned it on for. Hello, Ying. How are you? What you up to? What you got for me? Oh, what is that? You got a dress, a nightie. Wow, a sexy charm. You gonna wear that for me tonight? Woo woo! All right. See what Charm thinks about me. Put her underwear on my head. Anyway. Yeah, I like this little Starlink Mini. Wow. Won't you guys want to do karaoke tonight? Me too. Tired. Working whole day. Yep. Hey, so yeah, we were working all day. We're all tired. Anyway. Working and playing, having a good time today. It's fun. It's Saturday. Tomorrow is a beautiful Sunday coming up. It's gonna be a lot of fun tomorrow as well. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. I have no idea what's going on tomorrow. I don't know if we're gonna go fishing again. If the guys want to go to the river, they'll let me know. I will accompany them and take the Starlink Mini down there. Or maybe just go out and ride the quad. You know, go do something. Or have fun. What would you guys like to see here in the Philippines? What would you guys like to see for a type of live feed? Because we're actually spider. I don't know where a spider is. Sammy, good evening. Welcome. I'm going to start doing some more fishing videos. But the guys that have my Queen Charm boat, they're fishing all the way around the other side of the island now. They're doing 3 days at a time. They're going away for 3 days. I don't know where they're pulling into port. They're pulling into land somewhere, maybe the relative's house. Spend the night and then going back out fishing again. The last time they came back, they went over there fishing on the other side by Ballard. They came back with 4,000 pesos.
May bala ka.
So they made a little money, almost $100 they brought us. So
Doon, malayo.
boating around our island. Okay, we're going to be doing that pretty soon. I'm trying to set something up where
Sure. Bo, kaanta bo.
we can do boating around the island.
Hoy, kain.
What are you whining about, son?
Tikman mo to, tikman mo. Tikman mo
Rice
muna.
and sugar.
No. No. We don't eat this morning also that one. I make.
He ate chips this afternoon. Yeah, we're going to do that one of these days, Spiro. That's a little more complicated because generally I'm going to have to hire 2 guys. The 2 crewmen that do the boat fishing are going to have to drive around the island with us. These are the ones who start the engine. They're the ones who maintain the boat. When we get off and go to shore, they stay and watch your boat, make sure nobody's messed with your boat, you know. I would like to see a 5'0" beautiful woman somehow. But fishing's good
Wash your
too.
hands.
There's a 5'2" right there, 5'2" beautiful woman. Not right now. She just started. Give her another 30 minutes. She just started. What? Where are you going? There's Judith. Hi, Judith. She's been busy all day too. This pork she cooked is really good, guys. Like this, she cooked me pork with onions. Very, very good. She did a good job on it. Tastes delicious. Yeah, Spiro, most of them are shy.
Ayaw.
Sammy says, who is she? She's my sister-in-law. She's married already. 1 child. That's Charm's sister. Filipino life with an expat. Good evening. How are you doing? Welcome. So you also have an expat. Wonderful. Where's he from?
La.
Yeah, good
Come
food
here.
here. My brother-in-law shared something to me. My phone goes crazy. Every time I get on live, everybody sends me things. Yeah, very good food. That's why I wanted to sit down and get something to eat. Because I had a peanut butter sandwich and a cheese sandwich for lunch. You can see what we're having tonight. Here you go, Sammy. We have pork with grilled onions. We have crab. We have gabi. Gabi, which all Filipinos know what that is. And we have rice, of course, rice. MJ's having rice with milk and sugar. Rice with milk and sugar, MJ's having. And I'm just having the pork.
Kayla.
Yeah, they know I'm near the phone. They always come in. Ah, from Utah. Wonderful. Are you guys here in the Philippines now, or are you out in Utah?
The blind man becomes scared and calls for help. The same fairy girl comes back again. She
Yeah, the pork steak is yummy.
seeing this scene. The blind man keeps saying, please,
You know, guys, we always eat good at our house. You know, I guess
girl stands there for a
not because I'm an expat, just because we have good cooks.
on the other side.
You know, they know how to cook. They do a great job at it.
He thinks that now
Oh, how's that crab, huh?
at the same time, a kind woman
No, we bought that 100 pesos for 3 pieces.
Diba?
stand up and
Oh, in Cebu, wonderful.
Come here.
box. It is empty. Becomes worried. The woman comforts
Come here, I
him.
feed you.
Do not worry. God will give you more.
We're your neighbor,
She leaves. After some time, the fairy girl
Filipina.
comes again.
We're over here, Masbate Island. We're just next door to you.
And says,
Huh?
please help me.
Sammy said, I just kicked mine out. She still comes and cooks like a week's worth of food. Wow.
After saying this,
Yeah, I've been here 14 years. So, yes, I love Filipino food. This is my daughter. She's 10 years old.
to do this to someone
And my wife, Charm, is right here eating with us.
he may have to
And my son, MJ, is right here, my 4-year-old.
looking around.
And then my 12-year-old daughter is not here. She's out doing dance practice at high school at the plaza in the next barangay, where she's practicing for the big festival coming up. I'm craving beef steak now. This is pork. This is pork steak, but it's just as good with grilled onions. Oh, it's so good. The peso is still high against the dollar. No, 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 Spiro. It's going the other way right now.
Going up.
I'm a little disappointed because Charm talked me into it.
Hey, you go girl. Don't blame me.
No, I blame you. Yeah, I hate this phone anymore. There we go. Google. Let me tell you what the exchange rate is, guys. USD is 59.05. 5 days ago is 57.85. Okay, now it's 59.05. Going back up. But I recommend if you guys got dollar, I would definitely recommend you exchange it now because it was 59.4 yesterday. Going back down again. And this time it's going to drop below 57, I have a feeling. So if you guys got money, exchange it. Get your pesos now. That's what I recommend. Yeah, they have rice, but is it garlic rice today? No, they had fried rice earlier this morning, but now it's just white rice. No more rice now. You know, there's another thing about rice. We always buy good rice. So we don't feed the dog. What?
The rice with
Oh, really? You ate that? The garlic rice? Really? She gave the fried rice to the dog this morning. Next week we'll be in Leyte. What are you going to do over there? Oh, you have a house there. Wonderful. You know, I was just looking today. I want to take the family on vacation. So, first thing we were talking about is going to Vietnam. We went to Thailand last year. So I really wanted to go to Vietnam, but my time is getting cramped because Micah's got the dance thing going on April 26th. School lets out March 31. MJ's birthday is March 6th.
April.
Correction, April. MJ's birthday is April 6th. And I was trying to do something around his birthday, and then Micah says, "Oh, I have to stay here because I have a dance coming up on the 26th of April. That's when our big bash is." So I said, "Okay." So I talked to Charm this morning. Where are we going to go? Where, what's our time period? So we're looking at 3 May to 11 or 12 May time period. And we're thinking Pampanga, Pangasinan. There's a water park in Pampanga. And there's a big, what was in Pangasinan? Oh, 100 Islands in Pangasinan. So we're thinking to do the water park in Pampanga, Pangasinan, and then maybe even going over to Bataan and do the water park over there. And that'll cover 8 days, and then come back home. That'll be our vacation for the year. We'll be done. Kids will have fun. They'll enjoy it. I like the black rice. Yeah, they have black rice here, red rice. They've got every color rice you want over here. But it's good. They're all good. Preston, how the hell are you? Good morning to you. Welcome. Thank you for coming in, One Star. The captain's cabin's empty again. I kicked that kid out of there. He promised he was going to come work with us and never came to work after he moved in my house over there, so we just told him to leave again. Anyway. Ella, give him a chance to watch TV now, sweetie, while you're eating. Go ahead, MJ, watch TV. You got 5 minutes. It's up here. Ella's got it.
You can watch outside.
I heard, yeah, they have no ethics. You hire them, you tell them you're going to pay them monthly to work. You give them an offer to go fishing. You're going to give them rice every time they go fishing. And then they come to work like 2 days, 3 days. They say, "Oh, you're not paying me enough money." Okay, then get the hell out of my house. Go find somewhere else to stay. So let them go on their way. We don't need them to work for us. I got plenty of other people working for us. I appreciate the other workers we have. They're much, much better anyway. And they show up. for the most part, they show up to work every day. This kid, I don't know what his problem is. He's not going to go far in life, not showing up to work. And I see him out on the basketball court, you know. He's not going to go very far. Let me get some water here.
Pero,
Awesome. Oh my god. Can you just look at this? It looks like they're selling airplanes in our town.
Whoa.
I can't believe it.
Listen, guys, I hope we'll be lucky enough to get airplanes because I really want to get on this.
Let's do this.
Let's hurry up and go over there and see what's there.
Right.
Look, I think we're here now. I think I see the airplane salesman. I hope he sells us airplanes today.
Okay, guys.
Anyway, I was hoping this guy was going to help me with my gardening, but
And I see that you have money.
now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a bunch of seedling bags. I got a bunch of seeds. And I'm going to start planting the seedling bags and see if I can make a bunch of new seedlings. I'm just going to grow them into 1-gallon bags, I think. Just what I need for eating, you know, peppers and different things, tomatoes and stuff.
These airplanes are really cool. I
excuse
want
me.
these airplanes. I hope we can get one.
No need to do a garden out there in the ground. It's summertime. It's hard to keep things alive in the summertime.
Airplane. And because
I'm thinking just seedling bags, I can control everything about them. What, hon? Why you shake your head? What's Ella doing? What are you doing, Ella?
nothing.
How big these planes are. I can't believe it.
You know, a man with a knife in his hand is a very dangerous object. You see that guy that just got busted? He stabbed his girlfriend over a fit of jealousy. Yeah, he stabbed his Filipino girlfriend.
Yeah, maybe you do that also.
I'm not jealous of you. Why would I stab you? I'm not jealous.
So you have knife.
I'm eating.
I have fork also. Sabi nga namin yan eh.
Maybe tomorrow we'll go try to catch some octopus, guys.
Can I go? I saw some octopus. And I hope you can also. They're really awesome.
Hi, Patrick. Yep, 1 star, you're right.
Sunday bukas, Lunes ka, Tuesday.
They get half a day in an attic.
Wala nga.
Goodbye. They don't come back.
Hello, 1 star.
Always complaining, you know?
instructions to get our hands on these planes.
I saw the American that stabbed this Filipino.
Okay.
We can do it.
That's terrible.
Okay na ako.
He says, where are the fish?
Manggisa ko.
Actually, what it didn't do with the fish? He dried them, right?
Tapos ginggisa ko.
Where's the fish then dried?
There.
I'll be right there. Whoa, this is on the way, guys. I gotta get on a plane because I got an
Let me show you.
I hope I can help these cops.
I'm not shocked. I think he's the first one to get the order. And that's really cool. I hope he does well. I think he can do it.
There you go. He butterflied them open and he's putting them out in the sun to dry. Oh, lots of ants. Wow.
Ba't kasi hindi nilagay sa ref?
We need to clean this.
Kaya mic kaya mic. Kaya di na nakabulan na yan ah.
Lots of ants on this plate. Just move them. The ants go away. Get off the plate, they'll go to their home. Once they leave, then we'll put the fish in the fridge overnight. Thank you, 1 star. It was a lot of fun.
Ha? Yung father, di ko malang pinadala sa inyo.
Preston said hi, Charm.
Oh, Anita? Ikon to kayo no?
Preston said hi, Charm.
Hello. Akala lang.
Busy over there. She's hello. She's doing something.
The same din na to?
So anyway, now they have the Starlink Mini. I was just talking about that earlier. Preston, it's right here.
Ayan.
I can take this sucker and go anywhere now. It's about a 3-hour battery charge. Is what I got it figured. So if I'm going to do anything longer than that, I'll have to carry an extra battery with me. I'm actually thinking to buy a second battery, a Starlink battery, but they cost. Those things are not cheap. They cost around 9,000 each. 9,700, I think. Patrick says you can't eat that fish. Why not? The ants don't hurt nothing. Believe me, they'll eat them. He'll put them back in the sun tomorrow, and they'll dry some more. And then once they're completely dried, he'll take them to his wife up in Masbate City. That's why he's drying them, to give them to his family. His wife and 2 kids are up there. There's my brother-in-law.
You can tell the president is there. Hello, Mr. President. Today,
We had a lot of fun.
and please,
I haven't done any scuba diving here. I've done some snorkeling. I'm going to do more snorkeling. But nobody's scubaing here to spearfish. They're just snorkeling, spearfishing. I will be doing that soon too. Elon lowered the monthly cost. You add an unlimited phone line for $5 extra. Maybe that is US only. I don't know. That's cool. I'm gonna look into that. I hope. Well, you know, when Scott registered this, he said it's $165 for Unli, which would have been about 8,000 pesos, right? And then he registered it, and I said, "How much is it?" He said, $53.60. I think he said $53.60. So I sent him $53.60 peso, which is like $5,800 for the Unli for the month. They prorated March 1st to March 4th. Took that out, and so we paid $53.60. So I think it's $5,800 here for the Unli. So I'm looking forward to that, but you have to wait that time period. You got that little window. You got to wait 120 days from the date of purchase or 90 days from the date of registration before you can transfer, sell it, and transfer it to someone else's name. Otherwise, they got to pay a penalty, and I heard it's $200 penalty. So Scott and I are just waiting. He registered it. I paid him. It'll stay registered to him for like this month and maybe next month. And the Unli, I'll pay for the Unli, and then we'll transfer it into our name over here. Put it on my Sing subscription with my account. So, hello, Michael. Hello, Kuma. You enjoyed the fishing earlier. We had a lot of fun too. It's sure getting hot out there though. At 10 o'clock in the morning, I felt like jumping in the river. It was that hot. My brother-in-law is sharing reels with me. Okay, he just shared to me, it looks like a Rusi Chariot with forward reverse gear with a propeller shaft coming out of it, two-bladed propeller with forward and reverse, so you can put it on a boat. And that's what I sent it to him 2 days ago, the same thing. Told him I think I'm going to make that for one of my, get a small little boat and put that on it because that's like a motorcycle engine, you know, like a 175cc engine like I have on the Rusi Chariot. It's going to be easy to start, take the boat out, and a little small boat just for fishing around here. I think it would be a lot of fun. It gives you much more freedom to show us the village, day-to-day activities. Yeah, it does. I get to go pretty much anywhere with this one now. We took it, Charm and I took it to drive around to the other village, Mabuhay. Went and checked out the flood control project, which was total waste, fraud, and abuse. I'm sure a Filipino with an expat knows it too. There's probably a flood control project or two near where you live. This one was so unbelievable, guys. Thank you for the like. It was so unbelievable. You come down the road to this cement area, has an arrow for right and left, right? It looks like it's a car lane. And it goes 50 meters and stops. There's no barrier. There's no nothing. If you came there, you know what you're doing. You go there at night, you turn right, you drive, there's no barrier to stop, you just drive right off the end. Right into the water. Both ends, either way you go. The way the arrows are pointed, there's no barrier. What, hon?
You have to connect to the PC outside.
You don't know how to connect the Bluetooth.
What do you mean Bluetooth? Oh, you want to sing? My daughter wants to sing karaoke. Give me a second. I go out and hook up her TV for outside. Give me a minute, guys. Anyone want to buy a Suzuki 250 SR? My ex-partner wants to sell it. There you go, guys. If anybody's looking for a motorcycle, Suzuki 250 SR. That's a nice bike. Guardrails are no priority here. The flood control project is nothing. If you guys look at it, I viewed it very good. There's no way that thing can control any flood anywhere. It's like a block of cement sticking out in the ocean, right, over the beach. But the land to the right and left of it is low. If the surge comes, it's going to go right past that cement barrier. It can do nothing. It's got black pipes running through it. To where? What is their future plan? A huge cement wall down the beach where you can drive on it? I don't know. Looks like waste, fraud, and abuse to me, tell you the truth. Let's go help Elle out here. What's up, hon?
I can't connect to the Bluetooth.
Huh?
Okay, the box is already there. But it doesn't want to put music on the box.
You have to do this. You have to unpair.
Oh, and there again.
Okay. Then add accessory. Let it find it. Search for accessories. Found it. Hit enter. It'll pair. You know, beep beep.
People.
There it is. Paired. There you go. Now you're paired. Okay, now you go back here. Go to YouTube. Up. Go back. Oh, what are you looking for? You gonna sing? Here, you got it. Do what you want. All right, we'll let Ella sing. I'll shut the door. This one's watching TV. She's singing. This is laying on the floor. This is Judith's son.
Next Monday?
The freezer's open, Charm.
I know, I'm thinking.
Anyway, it's already registered. Probably has the plate. Yeah, Patrick. There you go. It's a nice bike. The 250 is a nice bike. 180 already registered. He paid 230, put more than about 30K for the box camera and accessories. Oh, I don't have that many people here today, Spiro. We just have Judith working, cleaning, Charms helping her. MJ's here watching TV. I'm here and Ella's outside singing. That's it. Not a full house today, by far. Nobody's here. Kids just want to play on the TVs, you know? Ready to go. Yeah, why don't you guys put your email up there in the chat? That way you guys can connect. Filipina, go ahead and type your email so Patrick can reach you. Yeah, if you want, Patrick, if you're not over here, you can bring your 250 over here when you buy it. We'll put it in the shed over here for you. Lock it in the garage for you. Nobody will ride it. We'll start it up once a week for you. I believe, Spiro, that Roslyn is 8,000. I think Judith was a secondary. I think she's 5,000. Maybe she's 8,000 now because Rosalind's not here. All right, I'm going to pin that for you, Patrick. That way Filipina can get it. Wow, he's selling his ADV also. Why are you selling your bikes? I don't want to buy any more myself. I got a lot of bikes here. No, they're not Yaya. Yaya is the boy. Okay. I call him housekeeper. Yaya typically refers to the houseboy who does chores around the house. What is a Yaya? Babysitter?
Yeah.
Yeah, Yaya's babysitter, Spiro.
Right.
Yeah, the ADV is a nice bike. It sure is. In fact, Scuba Steve, well, he looked at the ADV, and Scuba looked at the Inmax. Yamaha. He ended up buying the Inmax. He likes it better. It's a nicer bike, more comfortable, he said. He rode them both. Or he tested them anyway. He says he liked it better. So he bought the Inmax.
Babysitter. Yeah.
The Inmax, I believe, is about the same price. They're about 180,000. for an ADV 160 and an NMAX. About the same price. Ah, okay. I have the Dominar 400 Kawasaki. So I'm happy with that. I have my second bike I ever bought in the Philippines back in 2012. My Motorstar Zongshin 155cc. I still have that bike. I have my 200cc Super Light, Euro Keyway Super Light. I've got a 110 converted to a 150cc Suzuki. I've got my Kawasaki Dominar, a Honda Beat, brand new Honda Beat. There's two ATVs here. I got a Rusi Chariot, a Nissan Toronto 4x4, and a Mitsubishi Strada Athlete 2024 model. I don't need any more vehicles. That's my problem. I don't have room for them all. I'm happy with what I got, but I don't need any more. And we also have a 160 Honda Click that we just got because the lady didn't pay her pawn. So when she did come, she was late. She had missed her interest payments. It's Micah, probably. It's probably Micah. So she had missed her interest payments. She had missed her payoff date. Was late. And she came up here asking if she could only give. She owed $120,000 on her pawn, and she said, "Oh, I can only give you $50,000." I said, "No. Don't come here with $50,000 expecting to get your bike back. I'm not taking your money. I'm keeping the bike. You violated your terms, our contract. You're in violation. I'll keep the bike. Thank you." There's my other daughter and her friend. She'll be in a minute. My other daughter's name is Micah. Lucky the rego is cheap there. Oh, everything's cheap here, guys. It's so cheap. Taxes are cheap, registration's cheap, insurance is cheap. For a year insurance, you only pay like 700 pesos. Liability. You're required to carry it. Hello, Micah. What are you doing, hon? Micah, is your friend with you tonight? Micah, did your friend come home with you?
Yeah, she's here. Oh, she's
Okay.
in the bathroom.
Oh. So anyway, you guys get something to eat, okay? How was your dancing? Good? You look happy. What happened?
We were laughing because at the back, Papa, right, we were practicing a new like step, but the trainer, the instructor that teaches us the steps, were at the very front because we were at the very back. So we were laughing at the back.
You guys start paying attention to your job.
I know because Papa, the instructor was teaching the other side.
All right. Awesome. Filipina. Very, very good. And you work it out with Patrick then. 1 year driver's license in Australia is $100. Wow. Shibiro. 10-year driver's license in the Philippines cost me 970 pesos. 20 bucks? Maybe? Not even 20. Thank you, Filipina. She has a beautiful daughter. Thank you. She's from my wife. She gets all the looks from my wife there. My wife is the one in the brown in the back. Back here, that's my wife. She gets all the good looks from her, not from me, for sure. But you know, American Filipinos, we make beautiful babies together. You'll make beautiful, beautiful babies. Do you have any children already with your husband? I know you need to get going pretty soon. Okay, I guess she's gone already. Okay, she's going to set up her live feed. Maybe we should all go over there and join her. Filipino life with an expat. Go over there and chit chat on her channel, huh? We'll give her some subscriptions and we'll all go over there and say hi to her. Hell, we've been on here an hour. Let's go give her an hour, you know? You guys want to do that? I'll join you over there if you guys want to do that. We'll give her some subscription time on her channel. I don't mind at all. I'm tired tonight. I'll just go relax and watch somebody else do a live. See what their lives are all about. Maybe give me some ideas for my own life, you know? Okay, I think the other girl's coming pretty soon. Micah's friend. She's They got to sit down here and eat dinner. They haven't eaten yet. I know they haven't. They're probably starving. She invited her friend over last week, and then she invited her again this week. I said, I don't care. We got plenty of room here, plenty of food here. All right, get some food, hon. That pork steak is really good.
7, 14, 21, 28.
Pork steak with grilled onion. Boy, that's good stuff. Me either, Sammy. All I did was net fishing, you know. I've got about 6 rod and reels here. The rats are chewing the hell out of them. The handles. I've got antique reels here. I've got everything you can imagine. Brought it all with me. I even brought my big shark pole. Heavy duty pulleys on it. Big deep sea pole. And I hardly used it. I only used it for fishing for sharks. We could caught blue shark, thresher, and mako on that pole. I use that whenever I'm trolling or I'm going out and I chum the water with mackerel. We catch a bunch of mackerel, get a couple of coolers full, and we go out in the water there off the coast of La Jolla, California. Chum the water and fish for shark along the drop-off. So we used to do that a lot. I had a big boat back in the U.S. I had a 25-foot cabin cruiser. Could sleep 6. You pull into port, you have aircon, you got a CR on it, you can enclose the back of it, lay the seats down, you have 2 beds up there, you got a queen-size bed over the fuel tank in the bottom. If you turn back, go down the steps and turn to the back, you can get a queen-size bed there. In the front, you put all the cushions out. It's bigger than a queen-size bed up there. Then you got a hatch you can open, and really nice boat. And we used to go out every weekend. Oh, I used to piss off my Mexican wife I had then. We don't have any money. We don't have any money. We don't have any money. I kept hearing that all the time, you know. And kept giving me that we don't have any money. I said, don't worry about it. You got the checks I gave you. That's enough money to sustain us, right? I won't touch that. I got more checks. I worked really hard this week. I have other checks. I'll cash those and I'll go fishing. I go spend $500 on fishing. Boy, she get pissed at me. I'm just a poor man. I wish I had a boat like that. Well, I don't have it anymore over here. My boats over here are all wooden hull, you know, wooden boats. But I got 3 of them, and they're all in like great shape. We're changing the outriggers on the MJ boat, and then we'll paint it up, and that boat's gonna be beautiful again, ready to go. And the Michaela boat's ready to go right now. I got a crew for it, and they say no fish. So I think it's time we push the boat in the water. I think it's time we go find the fish. Last I went was in Hawaii in 2006. That's a long time. Wow. Yeah, they make good boats here. Philippines has good boats. They're for our purpose. You know, the way they built the wood boats are for fishing and transiting island to island type thing. They build them for whatever you want, but they're really decent boats. They're good boats. Her channel name is the same as her name. It's Filipina Life with an Expat. I think you could just jump up in the chat. You guys are all moderators. Click on her name. Go to her channel and see her. She should be live now. I'll do it on my other phone. Let's see. I'll have to get on here and ask Scuba, where the hell did you go? You thought you were coming to watch me live. He's not in here. Okay, I go to my live. Boy, this phone is a piece of crap. Okay, here we go. I'm looking at myself. YouTube. My phone keeps screwing up. Keeps jumping around to nothing. Just crap.
Oo, babae, ginrip. Tapos, ning, pandi yung, diretso kwan. Pagkalaon daw.
Okay, let's pin her. I could pin her there.
Save niya sa
as well.
Ipakita niya sa akon. Pagkon daligo ko pag-usog niya. Dalaga. Gapagwapa pati na.
Okay, I am subscribed to her already.
Mayo
Okay.
po mga law ay hindi pa dipon.
It's waiting. This is her. That one's going to be her live tonight. I guess that's her husband there. This is upcoming. What foreigners get wrong about dating in the Philippines? Okay, I guess he's an expert on dating. What Filipinos think about foreigners. You know, this guy's some pretty typical channel. Why do Filipino marriages fail? Life with an expat live. Okay, so I guess she's going to be on this one. Let's be friends, share some ideas and opinions. Scheduled for, I'm guessing it's for today. It's just one person waiting. Okay. So I'll click on it.
Sukulit di mana? Sukulit na.
I said hello on her chat. Let's see if she responds.
May papel na na.
Anyway, I love going to other people's channels, you know. Sometimes they have good things to talk about that it gives you ideas on what to talk about on yours. Yep, Spiro. All the motors are good, like brand new again. A little scary with any chop.
Di ba sa aga? Mainit.
I don't know. We don't have.
Ito naubos na madamok ka.
So you just have a small boat,
Ako
huh?
naman na din serve subong.
Should be on in 5 minutes. All right. President Mike, scroll up, please. I have a question for you. Okay, I must have missed it. Let me go up. Mike, is there a 220 110 adapter or US phone charger to buy there?
Napadaling ka pa.
Same with your laptop. Look at your phone charger, look on it, and it probably says right on it 110 to 220 volt. Most of them are that way. They're not only 110 volt, they say right on them 220 or 110 to 240. You can use them anywhere in the world. And with your laptop, it's going to say the same thing, I'm sure. Be right back. Okay, if you look right here, look on the back label right here, Preston. See, it says input. Right here, input. 100 to 240 volt. See? Output, 18.5 volt. Just look on the back of your charger for your laptop. I'm sure it's going to read just like mine does. Also, your phone charger, if you look on the phone charger itself, you'll see it written right there on it. Most phone chargers say the same thing. So you don't need to buy anything special. It should already be set up for it. Should be good, Preston. Yeah, just check it. I believe if you look close, sometimes on the charger it's hard to see the way they print it. Hold on a second.
Baratuhon man na. Baratuhon. Baratuhon man na, man. Hindi man manamit.
This is what it looked like on the charger. You see right here, it says
Talong-talong.
80 watt. Hold on.
Siguro lang din gamit sa iya. Dulot na rin. Dahil lang.
Nope. See, this one is 220.
Tapos,
Only.
iba ko na- iba pa
You have to look right there.
Ano?
This is 80 watt, 220, 50, or 60 cycle. Okay? So this is, you want to make sure,
Kung pala sa baboy,
if it doesn't say 110 to 240,
amo man na-
it's not going to work over here. You'll have to buy one like this. You'll just have to buy a new charger. And they're really, really cheap. You know, they're really cheap. 200, 300 pesos, really cheap. And you get the super long cords to them too. I got a cord that's 2 meters long here. So yeah, I didn't even know that about this one, but that's the first time I looked at this one. If it's 220, and I don't worry about it because I always buy them over here. But I remember, like for the Apple phone, if you have an Apple, it has 110 to 240 right on it. Because I brought one with me when I came here years ago. I had an iPhone 4S.
Oh, the
and
white one?
Yeah, the little charger set on it, 110, 240, 120, 240.
That was cute.
Spiro, I have no brownouts. There are a lot here on the island, but I don't because I'm off the grid. I have no power connected to a grid at all. I'm completely solar powered. You're welcome, Preston. All right. I didn't miss the question for Spiro. Did you rebuild all your motors? Yeah. The ones that needed it, we rebuilt. They're good to go. One star, the question, yes, I answered that one. All right. All right, good. We're all caught up. Yeah, solar. Sammy, let me, since I'm done eating, I'll just show you what I got going on. Everything here you see, refrigerators, freezers. I'll just walk. It's dark right now, right? We're in the Philippines. It's nighttime. My refrigerator's plugged in. I have an AVR, voltage regulator. Even though my solar is perfect power, I keep this on it because at times I like to switch over to my generator if the power's ever low, like super cloudy days. Okay, my wife has this freezer unplugged because it's full of ice already. Okay, so she unplugged it. We need to refill it. What? I know, you need to refill it though.
No, tomorrow.
It's not full.
Tomorrow because I need to transfer again.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
all new.
These are all new ice already frozen. So she's running this one tonight and then the other one would transfer tomorrow, the ice bag. So everything we got is running off solar power. I can run my aircon there. Same time I can run my aircon here in the bedroom. Fans. This fan is running. Usually I run my ceiling fan as well. I have lights out here. And we have ceiling fan here we run a lot of times. She's watching TV, singing karaoke. And here's my solar system. This is my 12,000 watt inverter. And right now it says I have 79% battery. That's 79% of 28,700 watts of power. These are 51.2 volt, 280 amp hour. So this is 560 amp hour times 51.2. Gives you 28,667 watts of power. So I got plenty of power. It'll last me all night long. No problem. We run gaming here. She's singing. We're watching TV inside and got all the lights on and everything's going on, normal household. You don't have to worry about power here. You got a nice solar setup. I'm only running 8,900 watts. I'm running 8,900 watts of panels to a 12,000 watt inverter system. Oh, she's on live now. Okay. Sammy, the batteries cost 98,000 each. These are pesos. 98,000 per battery. The inverter was 78,000. And the solar panels, I have 16 panels and they run about 3,600 per panel. That'll give you an idea. I have 16 panels up there, 8,900 watts. I'm running 550 watt panels. So 16 times 550, you get 8,900. I can still up it. I can up it to about 15,000 in panels, 15,000 watts total input, because it's only going to cut out once it reaches a threshold and its maximum at 12,000 watts. That's when it will cut out. Right now I'm pushing around, I don't know. These days it's partly cloudy, you know, and sunny and partly cloudy. You don't get full sun up to hit it until maybe 10 o'clock in the morning. on the panels, and there are different angles on the roof. I have my A-frame roof, panels on each side of that, and then I have the roof on the flat, the cement. So it gets the morning sun first at an angle, and then as the sun climbs, of course, it's gonna, go across it where it's beating straight down on it. And I've seen it push almost 7,000 watts maximum. And when the sun is directly over all my panels, I'm pushing close to 7,000 watts of power coming in. It charges batteries. So these are a big battery bank, okay? It charges it up. Today, when I looked, I was about 85% at 4 p.m. And by then the sun's starting to drop. So we probably got up to 90 today. It was partly cloudy today. We had a lot of clouds coming over. Thought it was going to rain today, actually, but it didn't. I've been studying solar setups on YouTube, learned tons already. It's pretty simple. At this point, I could be an installer there. Yeah, it's not a hard thing to learn. It's so simple. And it's the best thing you can do for yourself. If you don't want to deal with brownouts, go solar. Exactly. You can oversize up to 30% with no effect on your system, because your system will only allow the 12,000 watts to come in, and then it cuts it off. It can't go 12,500. It will do its own cutoff when you maximize at 12,000. So if it's a cloudy day, you're only bringing in, you're 30% over, but you're still only bringing in 3,000 to 5,000 watts of power. Cloudy day. So you may not even charge your batteries up all the way, and at that point, depending on what I need to run, I won't run my air cons if that's the case. If I'm at like 60 or 70% or even 50%, that's when I'll say, I don't need air con, I'll just turn on the fan. Unplug the freezer and the refs. You don't need them at night. There's nobody opening the door. They stay freezing cold. So we don't keep ice cream here. But even if I did in the freezers, I can leave one freezer running all night and shut everything else down. You got to learn how to run your household. I'm not technically permanent here yet. Still have to go visit the immigration office every 2 months. So you're a tourist. Yeah. Where are you living, Sammy? Where are you staying? Do you think there's any value for those dual side panels for the extra cost? No, the in panels, bifacial, not unless you're setting it up, where you can get sun hitting from the bottom. How's that going to happen? The sun doesn't, maybe you're thinking the sun's going to go across the sky, you're going to angle them, so you're going to have panels like this, and the sun's going to go across the sky, and it's going to shine back this way when it gets over to this point. It's not even the extra money. They're selling them here, 610 watt type in bifacial panels, 4,400 pesos per panel. Pretty cheap. I'm in Batangas, Mabini, Batangas. Batangas City is located in South Manila. I know that. I've been to Batangas many times. Sammy, I've been here 14 years, in case you didn't know. And I used to live in Las Piñas, Bacoor, from Batangas to Pampanga, all over areas in between is my stomping ground, because that is where all the factories in the Philippines are located, right? Calabarzon, Batangas, all the Pesa areas, all over Cavite. I've been all over. All the way into Bulacan, Novaliches, up to all the BPOs, Sutherland Global up in Pampanga. Texas Instruments is up there. Artisan is up there. A lot of companies up there. So I pretty much know my way around the Philippines pretty darn good. A ground install versus roof due to the weather, and Mylar sheets to reflect underneath. You don't need all that, one star. You really don't. Don't waste a bunch of money on it, because you won't even be using, I don't even use all my power, okay? I have plenty of power. I overdid it because I'm running the captain's cabin and the greenhouse down here and my garage, and I'm getting ready to put fluorescent light down here in my other garage, down here where I park my truck now. I bought the fluorescent light. It's a T8 tube fluorescent light. I bought it yesterday, day before yesterday. So I just gotta run the wire down and hook it up. Been here 17 months. Yeah, you're getting your feet wet then. Takes about a year to kind of learn your way around a little bit, but it's gonna take you many years to really learn your way around. It took me many years to really learn my way around. And that involves driving a lot. Always driving. Huh?
Are you done?
Oh, yes, thank you. Okay. And I used to drive a lot. And I didn't drive a vehicle. I had a car, but I'd only ride on a motorcycle. And when you're riding your bike and you can't ride on the highway, I wouldn't ride in the S-Lex. I was riding the national highway, the normal streets because I didn't have a 400cc. I was running around in a 155 and I was running around in a 200cc. Super light. Oh, I have no hurry. I'll pick your brain like a burger over beer. Hope you're ready for me to call you Papa like MJ. Yeah, sure, no problem, man. Not at all. Yeah, my daughter's singing karaoke, Ella, and they scream. They yell when they sing. I'm not gonna go out there. You wouldn't have fun. You can just complain it's too loud. Nobody's singing tonight, really. Only Ella. That's it. Even Mike, I don't think is singing, or a friend maybe. Maybe the three little girls will be singing. I have my scooter for a reason. Problem is I end up in places foreigners aren't supposed to be, just to go just exploring. Sammy, probably the worst place you could ever go. There's two worst places you can go in the Philippines, and all the places I've been, okay? Well, now I found a new one in Quezon City, too. But Binondo, Tondo, and I found one in Quezon City where all I was doing when I hopped out of the truck, and my buddy drives a big Dodge Ram 4x4, extended cab, long bed, right? And we're in this tight little corner street, and we're trying to get out of there. We'd gone to visit a customer. He builds swimming pools, and it was on this tight little narrow street, and there's a bunch of tricycles lined up. So I went and stood next to the tricycle to make sure I was between him and the tricycle. I was guiding him forward to make sure he wasn't going to hit the tricycle. I stopped him, backed him up a little bit, got him straight, and then he came out, and some guy screaming at me, calling me gringo. You don't hear that much here. You hear that in Mexico, You hear all kinds of other names here. This guy's calling me gringo and cussing at me in Tagalog. Because what? I was standing in front of his tricycle? I just got back in the truck and we laughed. And that's an area I wouldn't want to go after dark. Because obviously that guy hates Americans, foreigners, Anyway, yeah, just be careful where you go. But if you're wearing a helmet with a colored shield on it, you can still see through the shield, but they can't see your eyes. They don't know who you are. They can't tell too much. You're wearing long sleeves. They can't tell by your hands, really. If you got a tan, so they can't really tell you're not Filipino. You'll probably be safe anywhere you go in the Philippines, It's when you're out there with no helmet on or riding with a helmet, with your visor up, and short sleeves, shorts on. They say, oh, there goes a gringo. There goes an American, a foreigner. I live in a tourist area. Found a body down the street. What area do you live in? Angeles? Subic? No, you're in Batangas. There ain't no tourism in Batangas. Lipa's got more tourism than Batangas. You must live by the big church. I imagine you get some foreigners around there. I know where the big church is. Mabini. Okay. I know Mabini area. That's where the big church is, right? Mabini? Over there. Okay. Well, what keeps you in Batangas? Your girlfriend? You have a business there? Yeah, Spiro, you're always Joe. Okay, gotcha. There's a whole lot of better place to live in the Philippines, I never had the interest in Luzon, but I saw a video in the Clark area. It looks pretty nice. Nature, 15 minutes away, the Clark Airport. Hit the other islands. Any thoughts?
I heard a foreigner's voice. I think that's Robert.
Yeah, Robert's. Is he coming up here? Did he? The girls came running in. I think Robert came up to the house. Robert is Rosalind's boyfriend. I thought she broke up. Next thing I know, my wife tells me, Oh, can he ride back with us? We're going to Masbate. He's in Masbate with Rosalind. I didn't know where she had gone. I said, where Rosalind? Oh, she's in Masbate with Robert. I went, ah. So much for breaking up with the guy. Anyway, let them do what they want. Visit Luzon, wouldn't stay. I've been all over Luzon, 1 star. Let me tell you, Clark is a beautiful area. It's just a little too close to Angeles City, a little too close to Olongapo, to the slums, you know. And I've been to both. I've been through Clark. I flew in and out of the airport there. I've been all over Pampanga, okay? Pampanga is where we're thinking about going on vacation. Where's Robert? You heard? Maybe you heard them. They're singing karaoke. They were on karaoke last night. You probably hear them singing. All right. I'm going to check out Cebu next month, and nothing keeping me here, boss. I'm a free man. Okay. Did you charge him 100 pesos? Nah, I was going to charge him 1,000 with all this luggage and the cost to transport him and his girlfriend back here, Rosie. If you take a van, it's 180 per person, plus however many seats your luggage take up. And he had 3 pieces of luggage that he carried with him. So they would have charged him an additional, 360 plus the 360 for the 2 of them, would have been close to 1,000. And I got him door to door. You didn't even have to catch a hobble hobble from Balut to here, which you would have had to do if he got in the van. Hobble hobble would have charged him $250 a person with the luggage. Another 500. Charm wanted to charge him. I said, never mind. I'm not charging him nothing. Forget it. Not long term, so I can visit all my friends there. Yeah, it's a great place to go and visit and enjoy. Pampanga's a very nice place. Charm and I were just talking today. We want to do the water park in Pampanga. Big water park there. So we're going to go there and do the water park. Then we're going to go to Pangasinan and do the 100 Island trip tour. We're going to go to Bataan Island and do a water park there. And that's all in 8 days. And then we're going to come back here to Masbate. That's going to be our vacation this year. So far, that's my plan. We were talking about it. I was looking at rooms to rent. But if we're going to bounce, I can't rent just one room. I got to rent where we're going and then plan to have another place where we're going and then another place where we're going. 3 places and then back home. Anytime we're in Manila area, I'm not going to bring my truck because to drive your truck from Masbate on the ferry is 8,900 one way. 17,800 pesos just for your truck. Then going all over to Pampanga, Pangasinan, there's another 3,000 in fuel costs because the price went up, fuel. I'll end up spending about 3,000 pesos on fuel. I got to fight traffic. Just got to deal with all the crap. You know what? It's so much easier. Take the ferry from here, drive my truck, park it in Masbate City at my relative's house. We all get out of the truck, get in a tricycle, go to the ferry, get our ticket, get on board at 2, departs between 2 and, get on at 12:30, leaves between 2 and 6. You got a bed to sleep in, you got a lounge area to go eat in and drink in. They got alcohol, beer, whatever you want up there. You can bring your own hard liquor if you want. You land in Lucena and you jump on a bus right away. It'll take you to wherever. You can go to Buendia and then take a bus from there, take the 5-star or the Victory Liner and go to Pampanga. So it's easy transportation. It's very easy to get around the Philippines without having to drive. And I hate driving in the traffic. It sucks. It's dangerous, it really is. And I've been doing it 14 years. I've driven both vehicles and motorcycles here. I know how to do it. It's easy for me, but it's dangerous. No matter what you think, it's still dangerous, So rather than screw my truck up, have somebody scratch it up or hit me or something, just leave the truck at home. Let the buses take you. Haven't traveled outside Luzon by myself yet. Are you still with your girlfriend, Sammy? My pleasure, Sammy. I told a Filipino to check it out. She was blown away. I always am drawn to the smaller islands. Me too. I love it out here where I live. I love it. In fact, Charm and I think next week we're going to Rojas City. We're gonna go with my father-in-law. He needs to go over for something, a doctor's visit, maybe something. I don't know. Charm asked me, "Do you want to go with Papa when he goes?" I said, "Yeah, let's go." So we'll leave the kids here. Bantean Island. Okay, that's a nice place too, Spiro. Yep. I have no girl now. We broke up. Wow. Oh, Sammy. Won't take you long to get another one if you really want one. But better stay single for a while. Stay single. Start doing a little traveling. Get your feet wet. Learn your way around. Go to Cebu. Come out here to Masbate. Go through the Visayas. Go to Leyte. Go to Siquijor. Boracay. You know, maybe even go down into Davao City. CDO. Cagayan de Oro. Over in that area. There's a lot of places you can go, and without getting into trouble. Those are all good places I named here. Bohol, very nice to go visit Bohol. If you go to Cebu, then trip over to Bohol Island. Check it out. Panglao, very beautiful diving area. So if you're going to stay, you're going to be on Vista Visa, you might as well enjoy it and take advantage of it. You know, I would. You can stay up to 3 years here without having to leave. See the girls screaming. You guys can hear them already. Through the door's shut. There you go, Sammy. And you know, it will find you. I'm waiting to see what this one over here is going to do. This one, he's hiding here. She's not dating anyone yet. She's still single. Nobody's come here to visit her yet or said she wants to be her boyfriend, right? Are you boyfriend, girlfriend now? Huh? Is he your boyfriend now? Huh? No? Just a friend. They don't even know each other. They never even met each other. Only talked online. They're still friends. So this one over here is Chocolate Hills in Bohol. Yep, been there, done that. Spiro, you climb the steps all the way to the top without stopping? There's a challenge for you. I like small island. Only 15-minute ferry to Davao for city life and supplies. 20 peso. There you go. There's a lot of beautiful places to live. I know, that's a hell of a set of steps, isn't it, Spiro? That's a hell of a set of steps. You try it. When you guys go visit Bohol, start at the bottom and climb all the way to the top of the Chocolate Hills viewing point without stopping. Challenge yourself to it. See if you can do it. Just go slow. It's a hell of a climb. Drink spot. Yeah, I would, though, Sammy, I would definitely remain single and go check out the Philippines a little bit. K-Share, yes, Bohol is great. Yes, it is. Where are you living, K-Share? Where'd you say you were living? I know you're in the Philippines. I don't think you left yet, did you? You're here still. Yeah, Sammy, there you go. She's in Luzon. K-Share, are you single? Sammy is single now. You're in Laguna. Well, he's in Batangas. Wow, close. Yes, they do know how to treat a man, Sammy. The women here are wonderful, okay? They're absolutely wonderful. I can say that. With truth, honesty. The women here, they're all wonderful. There you go, Sammy. She's saying, where you at? He's in Mabini, down on the beach. Preston says, cute pic, KC. Yes, she's a beauty. He's down in Mabini. You guys chat, see? There you go. It's easy to figure something out, huh? You never know who you're going to meet on this channel. And it's true. You never know. Anyway, give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. I got to get some more water here. fact, I think I need to put some Red Horse in the fridge. I don't think I have any Red Horse in the fridge. San Teodoro. They are more traditional, Spiro. They're very, very traditional ladies. You know, you've got the scammers over here, okay? Just realize that. They're traditional scammers, okay? You've got good ladies over here. A lot of good ladies. They all get a bad rap because a good lady may be a broke lady and she may ask you for money, you know, which we're all taught to, if somebody asking you for money, to like a hot potato. Ignore them. Don't give them money and don't date them, because why would you want to pay somebody money? You don't even know. But there are a lot of good women that have no money too. Anyway, let me get these in the fridge. Get these nice and cold tonight. I'll put 2 in here and 1 in the freezer. And then I'll have Red Horse for tomorrow, huh? Hey, got my 2 there. And I'll just park this one right down here in the freezer. And I'll have that one ready in about 20 minutes to have a nice cold drink. Let me turn some lights out here, guys. I'm always conscious about my lights. Here's my other solar system. We were talking about solar earlier. This is a budget system. And I'm going to take this one and donate it to the school. This is a brand new system. This is a 3,000 watt. Max is 3,200 watt. You can see right there, Eco 3,200. And I've got about 600 watts feeding it right now. And I've got 4 200 amp hour batteries here. I'm going to take and charge up the batteries manually with my big charger. I have a big battery charger. And then I'll see which ones are holding charge. Those are the 2 I'll take to the school. We'll make them a 24 volt, 200 amp hour system for the school, which will give them about 4,800 watts of power. They'll have the 3,000 watt inverter. And I'm going to end up adding, what I'm going to end up doing is, okay, I'm live again. I just lost my signal out there. So I don't have, my Wi-Fi is way here in the corner. That's my Starlink modem sitting right here. So anytime I go in the back that far, see, my Starlink modem's right here. When I go in the back that far, this is my Gen 3, then I end up losing signal. I don't have an antenna back there in the back yet, but I'm going to have one day. I'm going to buy the EAP. It's a what's that one? The EAP 600 or 660. It's I think they call it the 1800. And it has really good signal, good reception. I'm going to buy that one, I think. Hello, Judith. I've been with my Filipina for 3 years. She never asked me for money. And she probably has a job, right, Spiro? But they shouldn't have to ask you for money. They have their own money. If you meet the right girl, okay, the right girl will have her own money. It's the ones who are used to working in the bars, who never can keep money. Their parents take all their money. They've got to go to the bar to work. They get credit from the mama-san, you know, 10,000. They might start off 10,000, and some guy charges, you know, pays them 3,000 for their bar fine. They got to give most of that to the mama-san. 2,000 of that, they get to keep 1,000 for spending or whatever. So 5 tricks before they can pay off the 10,000. But they're always going broke, so they need more money. So they always do credit. Next thing you know, they're so far in debt to the bar they can never leave. Doesn't matter how many bar fines they're paid, they're never able to leave because nobody can pay them off. Nobody pays them off. So if you want a girl in the bar and you want to pay her bar fine, ask her, how much is your bar fine, you know? And then she'll tell you. So no, not short time, your whole bar fine. What do you owe? I want to pay and get you out of this place. I want you to be my girlfriend. And see what she says. Boy, you'll be making the biggest mistake of your life. I don't recommend a bar girl, guys. I don't recommend a bar girl. They'll all treat you right till you run out of money, or low on money, or don't make enough money. You don't make as much as they want. You know, you can't keep them happy anymore because you're not out buying them stuff every day. You want to settle down. You want to live somewhere, settle down, have her cook meals for you, do your laundry, you give her money, you want to go to bed with her, but there's a point she wants more, and that's when you got the wrong girl. Me, you know how I knew I had the right girl? I'll tell you exactly how I knew. I was broke. I was down because when I broke up with my first girlfriend here, she emptied my bank account. My direct deposit check from my military was going into that account. She emptied it. She had access to it. The next check was going there too. I didn't get that either. So I broke up with her in October. I didn't get my November check either. I had because it was coming in just a couple of days. So I lost that money too. She got that. My ex got that. And so I had $200 to last me almost 2 months, month and a half, till I could get my direct deposit shifted back to my Navy Federal Credit Union in the US and access my money. So in the meantime, I had met Charm. We're talking online, and I had already been threatened because I was living in my spa that I had built in Paranaque in BF Homes. I was living in a spa that I had built called Let's Tone It Spa. And I had customers lined up out the door, guys. I had so many customers coming there. I was doing Metro Deal, and there was another one I was doing, these online ones, where you lower your cost down, but you get 1,000 vouchers, people buying vouchers like crazy, because they can come get a massage for 99 pesos, liposuction for, 150 pesos or whatever, non-invasive liposuction, caviar F, we were doing, come in and get their nails done, very cheap price, because they're going through Metro Deal to get it, right? So you can't charge full cost, so you lose money, but it brings you a lot of customers, and then after their vouchers are over, hopefully you've made them happy, they keep coming back, and visiting you. And I was selling massage oils. I'd make my own massage oils of different types for different applications, primarily to help women to lose weight in their tummy and stuff, help to aid them in losing weight. I was selling oil like crazy. I was making my own and selling it. And I ended up at the point where after I broke up with her, she started threatening me with, oh, I'm going to turn you into immigration. You're working. I said, I'm not getting any money. You got all the money. How can you say I'm working? Working entails receiving money. So I put a sign on the door, closed for renovation. Brought a bunch of Charm's friends over, some poor people, said, strip this place. I had sunk I think I had about $4,000 into the remodel of that building. But when you rent a building, guys, for business, it's empty. Okay? A lot of times it doesn't have electrical outlets, it doesn't have light switches, don't have lights, it doesn't have nothing. It's just a shell of a building, right? And they rent it to you. So it was like, this one was 360 square meter, big. Had a kitchen in it, I had 6 massage tables in it, massage beds. I had a full area set up. It was only nails, nails, foot spa, like that. And we had massage. And the same beds we used for massage, we used with our customers for liposuction, non-invasive liposuction. So it was a great business. It would have made me a lot of money. But then I broke up with that lady, and boy, all hell broke loose when she found out I was talking to Charm. One of my therapists went to her and told her, oh, he's talking to another lady. And boy, did hell break loose. The jealousy of a Pinay in this country, you don't want to witness it, guys. Run as fast as you can from it. It is nasty. Okay? Plain and simple. So Charm and I closed the door, put closed for renovation. So all of the customers that would lined up would think, okay, they're renovating the place. We stripped it and we got the hell out of there. Charm paid for the bus to carry all my boxes of crap, her stuff and my stuff, my motorcycle, everything. We put it on a Roro bus. And the Roro bus brought everything to Masbate City. And then my brother-in-law, Den, his wife, father, was alive at the time. He was working for a guy who had a big truck. We loaded everything in the truck and he drove it all the way down here to San Antonio, Barangay, where my garage is. And we put everything else in my father-in-law's boat and brought it around here to my father-in-law's house. And then we moved in with him. And You don't know true love till you find it. And I knew then, a woman who would do all that for me, I was like, wow, I need to marry this woman. This woman takes care of you. We were together from November 18th. We met November 18th. We were together until forever. We got married January 10th. That's how fast we got married. And it's been a wonderful, wonderful life. That was back in 2013. We have 3 wonderful kids now, and we have the life now. I started with nothing. My check was $990 a month, my pension check. I had no Social Security, only $990 a month when I met Charm. Okay, and Charm didn't have a lot of money. But we moved over here, and then I got my check, and then we moved from here over to Rojas City. We lived there, and we were paying rent over there in Millie Billy, Barangay. And then Yolanda came, wiped out Panay Island, so we had to move back to Masbate. At the time that Yolanda came through, I was trying to do business in Naga City, trying to set up a business. And that was back in it came December 2013. No, November 8th of 2013 was the day Yolanda came through. I'm pretty sure it's November 8th, if I remember right. Yolanda came through, wiped out everything. So we came back here to Masbate, where it's hard to wipe out everything in a small fishing village. You know, you have a few trees down and stuff, but it's really hard to wipe out everything because you don't have power to begin with, you know? And we'd already started digging a well here for her father. He didn't have water, so first order of business with Charm and I did, we paid a guy to start digging a well. And he dug it by hand 9 meters deep with a chisel and a hammer and a little bucket system set up where you could pull the rope up and down and dump the bucket. Had one guy helping him, his son. And this old guy was digging that well out. He's still alive today. He's still friends with us. Very nice guy. Call him Yu Yong. That's his name, Yu Yong. All right, let me get on with the chat here. Treatment of men. I've been with my Filipino 3 years. She never asked you for money. Yeah, very, very lucky, very fortunate for that. Because a lot of women, they do ask for money in one way or another, you know. And you just got to be aware of the hints. Just keep your eyes open. You'll know if you got a good one. You know if you got a slug, you know. She's a slug, psh, dump her as fast as you can and move on. Sammy, I think you found a slug, huh? You got rid of her already. You broke up, or she broke up with you. So obviously something didn't go right, you know. And the other thing you're going to find is a lot of women want kids here. So you get into a relationship and they don't really ask you. They won't ask you, can you make babies? It's like not one of the top subjects, you know. But it should be. Because they want a kid and you've had a vasectomy. You ain't never going to give them one. You can have fun practicing and make them believe that you're going to give them one, but you never do. And then they come up pregnant and you know it's not yours. You know? So I'm not going to go there. That's dirty. That's dirty talk there, you know? When the woman does you that dirty, you know you've had a vasectomy and she tries and tries and you don't get pregnant, all of a sudden she comes in with a baby. Then you know it's time to dump her for sure, you know? You guys aren't talking tonight, huh? Not very, you're just listening to me, huh? Ramble, ramble, ramble. Anyway. So, I guess what I want to do is it's been on here almost an hour and a half, guys. I think we'll call it an early night tonight. What time is it? I'm tired. It's 9:11. So, tomorrow I'll find something to do for entertainment, and we'll see if we can get the Starlink Mini set up, whether we're gardening or doing something to entertain you. I've got to get all my avocado bags and bring them up and count the number of avocado trees I have. My 5-year-old avocado tree is loaded with blossoms. I want to learn how to graft. I've got a bunch of 4-foot tall seedlings out here. So I'm thinking, I even have some in the ground out here. I am. Oh my God, again? No. I'm in all messages. Wow, Twinkie. Okay, I was in all messages wasn't showing. I'll go back and catch the chat, guys. Sorry. I don't know what was going on with that. Wow, I'm way behind. Da 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 da. Okay. Why always about money? I don't understand it either. Why is it always the relationships about money break up, you know? It's horrible. It's not about money in my house. I mean, my wife took care of me. I married her and I've supported her ever since. And it's not about money, it's just about love. You know, we're together because we love each other. What personality of a person is interested? Yes, exactly. Okay, sure, that's how it should be. But it's never about that with a lot of people here. You know it as well as we do. A lot of people, it's all about the money. ATM, you know? I need to be single for a while. All right. Sammy says, she's cute though. I won't bring another girl into my house ever again. JK. When they get that simp treatment in their blood, they've voided their warranty. The thing is, if men like very young and are not willing to commit, there's a big problem. Yeah, K-share, liposuction is what we used to do. Non-invasive lipo cavity using RF treatment. It was heat and radio frequency, developed by the Chinese. Sammy says, I've married 20 years. I'm not afraid of commitment. Just saying, yeah. Sammy, you're a vet. I am a vet, yes. I did 20 years U.S. Navy, submarine service, and deep submergence vehicles and specialty training instructor. And also I worked for FITCIPAC on submarine towed array systems. After I retired, I worked with them as well. I got hired back as a contractor to work for the government for a short time. A successful man, there's always a woman behind it. Means support, respect, and honesty. That's exactly right. And K-share, the reason we're successful in our relationship, my wife and I, we have our 3 kids, we work hard, we have a business, a very successful business now, and it has never, our relationship has never been about money. Never. We've always made do with what we got. And now, as we grow, you know, we've started buying properties, and people always say, oh, foreigner buying properties, oh, that's the number one bad thing to do. She's going to run away and take all your properties, and everything you gave her, she's going to keep it. It's going to be gone. Not going to be gone. Not if you got the right lady. She's going to look out for it just as much as you do. She's not going to let anything happen to you or your properties you buy with her. That's your woman. That's for your kids. What's she going to do with it without you? She loves you. That's why she's with you. That's why she married you. You know? There are some ladies that only do it for the money, though. We've seen that numerous times. Watch Ralphie Tufo. Okay? Many cases. All right? Listen to foreigners who lost everything. You know why they lost everything? Because they had the wrong girl to begin with. They didn't pay attention to the signs. They didn't pay attention to the girl. We told you about it, but you don't listen. You're hard head. She looks good on your arm. So you want to marry her so she can look good on your arm. There goes your money with it. Why? Because she looks good on your arm, okay? She's not the real wife material. She's out to scam you, to take everything you got, and then she's going to dump you by the wayside. I saw a video tonight on Facebook where a guy said, I'm broke up now with my wife. I came here, I met her, I bought property, I built a house, I remodeled her parents' home, then I bought a lot, I built a house for her on it, and when I flew in to see what was going on to check out my place, and I got to the property, they told me, don't set foot on our property, you're not welcome here. Think about that. What kind of scam did he get taken? He probably met her in a bar. Chances are he met her in a bar and thought, she looks beautiful on my arm. She's poor, I'm going to help her. First thing we do is we start feeling sorry for the ladies here, for their family, for them. They may have a kid or two. You feel sorry for them. You feel like you need to support them. You start throwing money at them so you can get laid when you get here. You go about the whole relationship the wrong direction. You start off the wrong direction, it's going to continue in the wrong direction. You know? Myself, I'm lucky. Okay? Scott and Isa, he's lucky. I know a lot of folks here, a lot of relationships with a lot of guys. They're lucky. I see a lot of relationships between foreigners and Filipino ladies where the Filipino lady is quiet as a mouse and the guy is a total asshole to her. I've seen that a lot. Okay? And I ask myself, why does she stay with him? He's putting her through hell and she's still with him. It's only a matter of time. And he's going to be kicked to the curb. And everything he invested in is lost. It's his own fault. Because he treats the lady like crap. You can't go in a relationship and treat the woman you supposedly love like she's a dog. You can't treat her like your slave. She's not your slave. She's your companion. Treat her like it. Love it. Love her as you love yourself. No need to be mean to people. Like this guy, he just stabbed his Filipino girlfriend because of jealousy. A lot of those out there, guys. Be careful. But like Kay Share said, behind every successful man is a good woman. Okay? It's the woman that makes the man. If you guys don't find a good woman, you're going to be hurting too. You look officer. No, I wasn't an officer. I'm enlisted. I was an E6 when I retired. I was E6, okay? Yeah, you talk, Kay-Share is a good woman. My wife's a good woman. But a good woman will find you, Sammy. There's no need to go hunting. A good woman will find you eventually. It's just a matter of time. Be yourself. Live your life. Get your own place, you know, or you have your own place already. Although I'd recommend getting yourself out in the province. You're going to find a lot nicer lady out in the province than you will in the city, in most cases. Yolanda kicked Panay Island for sure. Sure did, 1 star. Kicked its butt. You know, and then we lose our Wi-Fi, right? We had Globe Wi-Fi. There's no power. So, no power, no Wi-Fi, right? And then Globe starts hitting us with a bill. Oh, but sir, you signed a contract. I said, yeah, and you're not fulfilling your end of the contract. I got no power. I got no Wi-Fi from you. Your Globe is not working. It hadn't worked for 2 months and you want me to pay for that? I don't care if I signed a contract. You signed the same contract with me, promising to provide me with a service, and you didn't provide it. And now you want me to pay you for it? I said, no, it's not going to happen. I'm going to return your equipment to you. How much do I owe you? You know? Oh, sir, maybe just give us 2,000 pesos and our equipment back, and we'll void the contract. Scumbags. Because, yeah, the contract, the power's going to come back on. They're going to turn the service back on. But guess what? I already moved. I don't live in Milli Billy Rojas anymore. I live on Masbate Island now. Back then I did. I lived on Masbate. When I started arguing with Globe about their stupid contract, of which I had to pay because I signed it, but there was no service. Filipinos are scary talented. A lot of them are very talented, yes, Sammy. Many, many are very talented. I was giving mine 20,000 for spending cash. That's crazy. But you know, Scuba Doo, he gives Lenny, I think, a nice substantial amount of money monthly, also for spending money. That's a lot of spending money. But Scuba has a good woman. It sounds like yours wasn't happy. 20K a month. She can't earn that much. You know, what's she going to do to earn that kind of money? Unless she's a school teacher. She's working at a mall. She's going to make what? 13,000, 14, 15,000 a month. She's not going to make 20,000. Gosh, tax free. My goodness. How was the Philippines during COVID? Well, Spiro, it all depended where you lived. because living here in my village during COVID, piece of cake. We had to get a little special pass. It's called Mas Pass or something that you wear when you go in town, and they would scan it on their phone to make sure you were legit to be out, that you had been vaccinated.
I think this is our
Yeah. So overall, the Philippines during COVID, where I live, was wonderful. We go fishing, we do gardening, we do everything we do today. The only thing was when you went in town, you had to wear a face mask. Here in the village, no face mask required. Not one person in our whole village got COVID. There was no COVID here. Okay? If there's no COVID, there's no fear of catching COVID. You know? And COVID, in my opinion, was just a glorified pneumonia. You know? It sounded like a bunch of people got the flu and got pneumonia. That's what it sounded like. And their lungs were infected. You know, pneumonia does that. But they call it COVID. And so they can blame it on something else, you know. I didn't trust anything that went on with that disease and with that pandemic. It was all a big lie. In my opinion, it was a big lie. So anyway, could you provide me exclusive training for 30 days? How to be super smart in spotting the bad people? Just kidding. I love your advices. You'll do fine, Mickey. When you're ready to find a woman, you'll do just fine. Don't worry about it. And I am fixed, as they say. No more kids for me. See, and when you're truth hurts, we're human beings. That's right. When you're in a relationship here in the Philippines and you go, a lot of guys think they need to find a young girl. When I first came here, my first girlfriend, I found out, the reason I broke up with her was because of all the lies she told. When I found out she was 61 years old, that was the biggest lie she had told me. She had been claiming she was 50, 51, but I never got to see an ID. Anywhere we'd go, I'd never see her ID. Until one day I saw the passport laying there on her desk. So I opened it. I looked at her passport at her age, at her birth date. Wow, she's 10 years older than I am. I kind of knew it. I suspected it, but I never really knew it. I suspected. We were walking through Market Mall one day, and we're window shopping, you know. And I'm walking along, and I'm walking slow. She's like 30 feet behind me on her phone. And when I turn and watch her, she's walking like an old lady. You know what an old lady walks like, you know. You can tell she's an older lady. And walking slow. I was like, I said it to her. I said, you walk like an old lady. Why can't you pick up the pace a little bit? I don't want to be in this mall all day. I don't know what it did to her mind or her feelings. I'm sure I hurt her poor feelings, you know, because that's pretty mean to say somebody that is 10 years older than you, even though you don't know it. Okay, I didn't know it at the time. And then I realized we'd go somewhere and somebody'd ask for her ID, and she's always kind of hiding it from me. So then when I saw her passport, I said, well, I just might as well take a look at her passport, you know. I don't know where she was at the time, but I opened her passport, looked at it, I saw her age. I was like, holy crap. She's 10 years older than me. She's been lying to me the whole time. Everything about her was a lie. She had a tummy tuck, had a scar all the way across for appendix removal, all the way across. All stitched up where they had taken out. And her cousin told me one day, said, yeah, she had a tummy tuck. They opened her up and took all the fat out. She used to be really chubby. Another lie, you know. And she was a cute little petite girl when I met her. All fake. Chin was redone, nose was redone, tummy tuck. She had a lot of money. Okay, she's a very rich lady. She owned a bunch of land over in Abra, in Mindoro, on a mountain. She had sold a lot of properties for people to build houses on. That she'd acquired this land from this old lady, and it was very valuable land because they had water down there, but she didn't have enough water for all the houses. So the people buying the property started complaining. You built a subdivision, we bought lots from you, but now you don't have any water to give us. You're supposed to develop roads. You're supposed to have water. You're not doing it. So she thought she could run to the U.S. and hide from them. Okay? And after I broke up with her, that's where she headed, out of the Philippines. Because if she'd stuck around here, she'd have been in jail. Estafa. They would have got her. She's living in Arizona right now. I still see her Facebook on occasion, and a couple of her relatives, and they're still friends. It's amazing, huh? The lies you get told. And then when you do find out about it and break up with them, and then they find out you get a new girlfriend, and the jealousy comes out, and the rage and the hate. They want to kill you. They want to have you deported. They want to, it got nasty. Real nasty. Her father and I used to be close. He's the one who taught me the Philippines. He was my mentor. Okay? I'd go to the shopping with him to the malls. I'd go shopping to the meat market, the vegetables. He'd teach me what to look for, how to shop properly, how to bargain. You know, he'd sit me down with a newspaper every morning. He'd buy this little newspaper, right? And we'd work the crossword puzzle in the newspaper, and he'd have me read Tagalog from the newspaper, have me read it to him. He was 80 years old, you know, so I would read Tagalog from the newspaper. He taught me how to read, how to pronounce words. I didn't know what the hell I was reading, but he knew what I was reading, you know. He was trying to teach me how to read Tagalog and how to understand and start learning some words and things like that. So that's how I learned a little bit. And after I left there, about 2 years after I broke up with her, he passed away. Lung cancer got him. Fourth bout with lung cancer. The fourth round got him. Killed him. 82 years old. But he never gave up smoking. He was smoking at 82 years old. Every day. Drinking beer with me every day. We'd have 1 or 2 beers, you know. Drinking coffee in the morning. In the afternoon or evening, we'd go have a beer. Because the spa, Let's Tone Spa, was right over a bar called Jazz and Joy, right in BF Homes on Aguirre Avenue. And so we'd just drop down to Jazz and Joy, you know, talk to the bartenders and have cold beers, and then he'd go home and I'd go upstairs. I was staying in the spa. I was living in the spa. At the time I was with his daughter, I would go back home, you know. We'd have a few beers, I'd go home and he'd go home, you know. But after I broke up with his daughter, and then she found out I had another girlfriend, and she told her father that he needed to disown me, that he needed to not be my friend anymore. And the spa was in his wife's name. My father, and it was in my, he wasn't my father-in-law, he was just my buddy. It was her dad. I wasn't married to her. We were just boyfriend, girlfriend. So it was in the spa building was in his wife's name. It wasn't in my name or Cynthia's name, my first girlfriend. It was in his wife's name. She and I are still friends on Facebook. We still chat sometimes. Very nice lady. But she got married. She married another foreigner, which got married really quick. And even her kids were like, how did she get married so quick to this guy after he died? We used to call him Daddy. So when Daddy died, how did she get married so fast? Because they all figured it out. She was chatting this guy the whole time. She was married to him, fooling around behind his back. Then boom, as soon as he died, boom, she got married. Amazing, huh? Anyway, Nancy and I are still friends. I don't begrudge her getting married to someone else. You know, that's her business. That's her life. Good people, though. She's a good person. Mosquitoes in here. I missed him. He's a fast little bugger. Yep. Twinkie says, have a great night, Mike. Thank you, Twinkie. Sammy wants to know if he can message you, KC. Mika says, you're a natural learner, my kuya. Twinkie says, I said hi 45 minutes ago. I'm way behind in the chat, Twinkie. Sorry. I'm catching up, Twinkie. I read the message carefully before responding, and then it takes me time to get through them all because I'm just yakking my mouth. Sorry about that, guys. I should shut up and read messages, huh? But I like to share information, you guys, because that's why you're here. You want to learn about the Philippines, right? Twinkie says, I know, Mickey. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, Twinkie. Mickey says, I spent 14 years in the Navy. All right, Sammy. What did you do in the Navy? Because I was a submarine sonar technician, and I retired as an E6. I couldn't make chief to save my life. I tried 9 times to make chief, and I had all my tickets punched. They just weren't making any chiefs. They weren't making submarine sonar technician chiefs. Nobody was getting out at the time. You know, it's like all the billets are filled. They're not going to keep making chiefs. So I got stuck in that situation where nobody was retiring, and you couldn't make chief if you tried. So I ended up retiring as an E6. Mike, when money's still alive in this world, the true love is not stable. I'm happy that you found a compassionate wife who loves you endlessly. Money can't buy a good life partner. Exactly. At Mickey, choose chef. I am single. I keep getting advices from experienced individuals like Mike. Lay it on the table, both women and men, to work out the relationship. That's right. You should always try, try and try until it's just unable to succeed or go any farther. You're at the point of no return, then move on. If you're married, if you're single, if you're just dating each other and you get to a point where you're just not compatible, not happy, then leave. Don't hurt the person. Just leave. Pack up and go. Or ask her to leave. If you're the one that's got the contract with the property and everything, say, look, it's not working out. Can you please find another place to live? Let's take a break. If later we want to get back together, then so be it. But for now, I need a break. I don't want to fight you. I don't do bar girls either, Sammy. How long you been in the Philippines, Sam? He said he's been here 17 months. Oh yeah, there he put it. Good life partner journey, bad life partner, move on. Yep, exactly. Province girls are the best, Sammy. They really are. You're right. Kind children always have kind parents behind them, like you. Thank you. My children, you guys always joke me because my children always papa, 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 papa. But you know who their papa is, right? Very simple, because they love me to death, So between the kids loving you to death and your wife loving you to death, you're never going to get in a position where you are going to break up. There's no need for that. What are you going to do? Try to find someone else to love you? You're going to go love someone else? You got someone who loves you now. You love her to death. You've been with her all these years. Why would you find someone else? The grass is no greener on the other side. I hate to make you guys a believer of that, but it's true. The grass is no greener on the other side. I'm staying as long as the government allows me to. I don't ever want to leave. Well, Sammy, you don't have to leave, because what you can do is you do your 36 months and then you fly out, go to Kuala Lumpur. And since you're not a rich man, stay in a hostel, or go to Singapore and stay in a hostel. Very, very cheap. Less than 20 bucks a night. Okay. So I've done it before. Charm and I, we used to do Balikbayan runs. We went to Malaysia, Singapore several times. We did Taiwan. We did all kinds of places around here. I've still got to get to Bali. I want to get to Indonesia. And one of the places I really want to go, Indonesia, because I have some friends over there. I have some people in my chat. They want me to come over to Indonesia. So I want to get to Indonesia and visit there. I've been to Thailand now. Did 2 weeks in Thailand. I visited my distributor in Thailand. In fact, he paid for the van for the first 3 days we were there. Gave us free tickets to Ramadan Water Park, Ramayana Water Park in Thailand. We went there, and he had his driver take us. The guy, he provided the van, everything for us. The van, the fuel, everything. Took our whole family there. We had a great time. We really had a good time in Thailand. And then we went to Atunida. We went to a few temples there and took a lot of videos, a lot of videos. Rode the elephants, did the water market, and went to see the tigers. And we did a lot. We really did a lot in Thailand. We were wore out. 2 weeks is a long time in Thailand. From where we were living in the Bangkok area, right near the airport where we flew into, we got a hotel that had the same name as the airport in Thailand. So we just stayed at that hotel, and that was our home base. And then we stayed at, we went to Pattaya Beach, walked down Walking Street in Pattaya or Pattaya, however you want to pronounce it. We went down to the beach there. We had a hotel for 2 nights there, and went all over and had ice cream and bought fruit and just had a great time. Then we went back to Bangkok, and I looked at a lot of jobs that my distributor has been doing over there. I walked them and took videos of them so I could share that back to the company that we sell the product for. I'm a wholesaler, he's a distributor. So all this product in Thailand comes from me. Same with the Philippines here. All the product here coming in for the company that I sell for, all the product comes from my company. And so I have a very lucrative company, very, very good. So yeah, do that, Sammy, and then when you leave, after your 36 month, get your exit clearance, go to immigration, 2 weeks before you leave, before your scheduled departure, go there and do your ECC. It's exit clearance. Get that. It's going to take you, you're going to go through their little thing, and then in about 3 or 4 days, you'll actually get it approved. They'll give it to you. Then you're going to fly out. Simple flight to Kuala Lumpur is the cheapest. It used to be anyway. And you fly to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, get a hostel, which is right near where you fly into, right near the airport. I guess, actually, the hostel, the airport was about, we took a bus from the airport. I think it was like 30 or 40 minutes to the part of the city where we stayed in, where our hostel was. And then we bussed back to the airport and got ready to leave. I think we were there like 2 days or 3 days. You can't just go overnight because it's hard to find a flight back. You can end up doing 1 or 2 nights, probably 2 nights, or maybe the 3rd day you're coming back. So make your plans accordingly, and just make sure you're at immigration 2 weeks prior to your 36-month point. Get your exit clearance, have your ticket ready to go, and fly out. And when you fly back in, make sure you have an outgoing ticket when you come back. You have to have an outgoing ticket, okay? You got to play that game again. You're a visitor, you're a tourist. So you got to play the outgoing ticket game. There are companies here, I think it's $15. They'll provide you with a legit outgoing ticket for like $15. So you can contact those people and have a cheap outgoing ticket. It's throwaway money, throwaway ticket, we call them, right? So 36 months and then come back. The divided states of Iran is absolutely. Well, thank you, Odin, for sharing that with us. Sammy said she's a chef. Sam, I don't know how long for a foreigner stay. It's 36 months, K-Share. From the time you enter country, it's 36 months. Jimmy John, hello. How are you, Jimmy John? Welcome, Jimmy John. You see the school update? Getting there, bro. Getting there quick now. I told the guys, you got to be done in 2 weeks. We got to be done before the 31st. The graduation is the 31st. We have to be done. So they're going to have a big party up there. They're going to invite all their friends to show off their new school. They're going to invite the priest to do blessing of the school. It's going to be a big to-do. One of the principals already made arrangements for the baboy to have a Leishon baboy, and we'll bring a bunch of foods and stuff up there. The girls will probably be cooking here, a bunch of foods to take up there. And we're going to have a big party up there for the school christening. And it's going to be a big deal. And I think the school, if you guys look at it like I do, I think the school is going to look absolutely astounding. I'm very, very proud of the work these guys are doing. Very happy with the work. Looking very, very nice. Yep, Sammy. But don't count on that, Sammy. Okay? You say that now. But I don't know if you've noticed, immigration is starting to ask people, you've been here for 18 months. What are you still doing here? You need an answer for them. You can say, oh, my girlfriend's pregnant. They don't know any better. I want to be here when the baby's born. Of course, the next time you go to immigration, or the next time, you might be able to use that excuse a couple times, right? Until 9 months go by, then you need another excuse. She's pregnant with her second kid. There you go. It gets you by another 9 months, We're planning to get married. Okay. Immigration's okay with that. That's a good excuse to use, You just say, I'm just visiting still. They're starting to think like Thailand thinks. 90 days, out you go. Start over again. That's the way the Philippines is starting to think, guys. So don't think automatically, you can just come renew every 2 months, every 2 months, every 2 months for 36 months. It's not that easy anymore. They're starting to ask questions, guys. So be prepared for it, just in case they ask you. Just in case. A decision at Sam to get married here in the Philippines and settle down. Yeah, he's not married now, right, Sam? You never got married to her. You were here 17 months, but you never got married, so you're able to still get married as long as you're divorced and have a cinemar or a capacity to marry. You need to get from the embassy. I worked in a COVID ward for 2.5 years. Wow, Spiro. Whew. I wouldn't want to have had your job, I'll tell you. I can do my SRV in a year, and because you are military, yes, Sammy, because you are military, you can pay the 1,500 for the processing, and then you can give the 1,500 that they ask for. That's 3,000 is going to cost you total, and then every year is like $360 to renew your SRV. So yeah, you can do. They went the 2 hour mark. Every hour, my signal stops for a second and then comes back, says reconnecting, comes back again. Yeah, SRV, Sammy, you don't have to leave. Once you're approved by the PRA for SRRV and you get 1 year, I would recommend do a 3 year right off the bat. Ask for a 3 year, or ask for a 5 year if they can approve you for 5 years, SRV. If they approve you 5 years, you don't have to, you just go every year. You pay in it, you can even pay in advance. That 360 a year, Scuba just did it. He paid for 3 years in advance. Or you can pay it every year. I think it's 364 or something like that. I don't know the exact numbers, guys. I'm just throwing numbers out there that I believe I heard. It's around 360 something per year for renewal. So if you do a 3 year, you pay 364 times 3, you're good for 3 years. But don't be late. Don't forget to go back, and you got to attend their parties. They have parties around, Christmas parties. They kind of expect you to attend parties with the PRA as an SRV holder. They tell you the nearest place where the party is. Christmas party, whatever. They kind of expect you to be there, type thing. So go. Why not? You never know who you're going to meet there. You meet a bunch of foreigners there, all SRV holders. I don't have SRV. I have permanent resident visa. I have a 13A myself. Jimmy Johnson, I called it BS19. Tested positive twice. Didn't feel anything. Not sick. No abnormality. There you go. I never had a positive. I took the vaccine. Didn't feel a thing. As far as I'm concerned, it's probably a sugar shot. Because they came around here with the AstraZeneca. If I recall, AstraZeneca had to be maintained at a specific temperature. Okay? That immunization had to be at a certain temperature. It was 80 degrees over here. There was no certain temperature. Their immunization wasn't on ice. It wasn't cooled to whatever temperature, refrigeration temperature. I'm positive it was AstraZeneca they were saying that about. I think they were shooting up sugar water just to claim they had everyone vaccinated, right? And to save on the drug, the vaccination. Charm and I, neither one felt a thing. No symptoms whatsoever. We never caught COVID. We never got any kind of sickness from the shot. It was as if we got a sugar shot. That's what I think happened, honestly. Sammy says, I'm 49. I have to be 50 to apply for it, but it costs over $10,000 US. So might just wait until married. Don't want to give up that kind of money. Sammy, I think you need to look into it because being prior U.S. military is $1,500. Okay, please look into it again. I could be wrong. Okay, I don't have SRV. I just know what others have told me who've gotten it. Okay, and Scuba Steve just got it. Now, I would say that I believe it's $1,500. The easy way to find out? Just, and they even have an early one now. You can retire as early as 35. I think you need to really look into that SRV, Sammy. You need to look at all the new rules. They've changed. This past year, the rules changed completely. Everything changed on SRV. So you need to look at all the different levels of SRV, the different types of SRVs that are available that they're offering, and then choose one that's going to fit you the best. Okay? And I think you're going to find that the retirement, the courtesy, I think it's called courtesy, is the one where you're a military, prior military in the U.S. You can get it, it's like $1,500. But please, Sammy, go look at that. Go to ChatGPT or to Google and Google, say, I'm 49 years old. What are my requirements to get an SRRV in the Philippines? I spent X number of years in the U.S. military. And Chat GPT knows the answer. Okay, you're probably going to get an accurate answer. Or you call the PRA directly. Or another representative. There's a company here that a lot of people are using called JRS. I don't know what they charge. They're making a mint because everyone's using them. But it's called JRS. They can help you get through your PRA, through all your SRV requirements. But I think also you're going to need a background check. Unless you've lived here a certain number of years, you're going to need a background check from the US. You're going to need a police report from, and it's got to be apostilled, which means it's got to be verified, apostilled in the US. So when you get the document, it's presentable here. They require it to be a apostilled document. So definitely, Sammy, look into the requirements. But yeah, you might want to just wait until you get married. Do your 36 months. Try to play the visitor visa as long as you can. I'm saying because they are starting to get stricter on that. Do what you can. And then when you're pushed up against the wall, then get your retirement visa or get married if you have the right lady. 1 star is 49 too. K-share, I'm 51. I don't look like it. Oh, you sure don't. Right on, because I move a lot. Oh my, really? Staffa, gosh, bad. Michael dated Jaja Gabor, Philippine branch. Yeah. Wow, I need to go check out your channel. Give me a minute, guys. I'm going to go over and view her channel. 2 years ago, 10 subscribers. I'm pretty sure I'm a subscriber on your channel, K-Share. My daughter's got my phone. Hold on. One way to skin a cat, huh? I got a computer right here. If it's charged. I could probably lose 5 kilos and it's gone. My stomach's gone. I'm only 70, right now I'm 74 kilos, or I was 74. I wonder what the scale is. Oh, it's right there. I'm curious what I weigh. I was 74 when Scuba Steve was here because he was weighing himself. He thought he could lose weight. Oh my goodness. 76.45. I gained 2 kilos since he was here. I got to get out and work some more, work harder, walk more. 76 kilos. Well, I've been eating good today too. Wow. So I weigh 76.45 kilos. That's all I weigh. I don't have enough to lose. Maybe I could lose 8 kilos, 5 to 8 kilos. I'd be okay. Mickey says, I love you, Nightbot. You're my lovely. You're one who never hurts my heart. Yeah, good, Sammy. K-Share says, cool. Sammy says, you're not 51. Yeah, he's referring to you, K-Share. You certainly don't look like it to me either. Wow. You're comfortable with your age. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Beautiful lady. This is in the fishing. Michael says, in the fishing hole. We'll probably get out to a fishing hole tomorrow or do something. I'm going to do something tomorrow. Twinkie says, you're beautiful, K-Share. Hey, no worries, because you sure as hell don't look 51. Very nice. Sam, I'd worry much. I am good. Bali's good. I've been there twice. Yeah, I want to get there to Indonesia one of these days. If you guys find a love detector machine to find a life partner, I would appreciate you guys. So he says, I've been to all these Asian countries. I was thinking Cambodia. It's nice there. Yeah, I think Cambodia is kind of being overrun by China, though, aren't they? Gosh, been ages that I've been to Thailand. If I graduate, it's okay, humid, but I don't like the wildness of Thai girls. Ah, they're pretty wild. Yeah, they're pretty crazy over there, aren't they? The ladies in the Philippines are much more conservative, and I appreciate that more myself. 2 weeks is too long to be in Thailand. I might visit Masbate with my friends. Well, come on over here and visit us, K-Share. Come on over. I got a nice place over here. You can stay here. You can meet Charm. You guys will get along great. Come over and sing karaoke with us so I don't have to. I don't have to get on the microphone. My singing sucks. but you're more than welcome. Come on over here. Bro, I don't know how long I'll struggle in an apartment. That's why I spend time here sitting in the park and doing some exercise at the gym. Thanks for the conversation. It's almost 10. I need to get ready for bed. It was nice meeting you all. Nice meeting you, K-Share. Yep, nice meeting you as well. Good night, too. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you so much, Sammy, for coming in. Guys, don't stay in crowded apartments like me. In big complexes with 50 flats, you'll face new issues every day. People aggressive. Wow. Mickey is in India, K-Share. That's where Mickey is. He's over in India. I wouldn't live in India for nothing. I'd go visit, but I don't think I want to live there. Yeah, Spiro, 1,500 for U.S. military. So I hope Sammy got that. India, hoo la la, congested. Yeah, I wouldn't go there. I love this live stream. When I'm here, I feel a sense of happiness by talking with Mike Kuya. Thank you for coming in, Mickey. Much appreciated. Yeah, JRC Visa Company, guys. At Mickey, Sensible Streaming. Mickey says, share. Yep, Ate. Much love. Nightbot says, please join our memberships and help us support a local elementary school. Okay, very good, Nightbot. I'm going in here because I want to go to my chat. I'm gonna go to my content here on Studio. I'm going to go to my chat on YouTube. Oops, I can't do it from there. Let's go to YouTube. Got to go straight to YouTube. And then I'm going to jump in my own chat and I'm going to go to K-Share. I'm going to make sure I'm subscribed to you because I'm not sure. And I want to give you a subscription. Here we go. YouTube. Okay. All right. I'm just sitting here on my computer for a minute, just looking at this. Okay, where am I at? Where are you, Mike? Home. Here. Boom. It's a little different on my laptop than it is on my phone, you know? You got to click on your little picture. Okay, and then view your channel. Viewing my channel. Okay, there's my live. Click on my live. Okay. And I should get this up where I can click right on K-Share. Wow, I need a haircut. My hair's getting too long, getting shaggy. It's hot tonight. I need to get in the shower. Get ready for bed myself. Okay, where's K-Share? There you are. Okay, go to channel. I'm looking for you. Okay, where's K-Share? There you are. Beachcomber. Is that you, Beachcomber? It's circles, circling like this. It says Beachcomber. Yeah, Beachcomber. I am subscribing right now to you. Sorry, I wasn't subscribed to you yet. Wow. You are a beautiful lady. You're in good shape. You take care of yourself. That's very, very nice. You have 11 subscribers now. A taste of Phil Mexican Saturday meeting. K-Share, are you in Cebu? You say you were in Cebu? Are you in Cebu? K-Share, are you in Cebu? You say you were in Cebu? I think she said Cebu. Are you in Cebu? Is she still with me? Hello, K-Share, are you still with us? Hello? She's still with me. K-Share, hello? Hello, K-Share, are you still with us? If not, I'll catch her in the next feed. Hello? I swear I know this menu on her channel. I have been to this Mexican restaurant where they have salsa dancing every Saturday. I swear I know this menu on her channel. If she's in here. To this Mexican restaurant where they have she's in Cebu. Look at this. As soon as I went on her channel, I see this menu. I've seen this menu because I've ordered from that menu before. I've been to that same restaurant and they have salsa dancing, ball dancing, every, I think it was on a Wednesday, but they have salsa dancing there. And we had a great time that evening watching people dancing. They had a special guest that came in from Argentina and danced there. And that could be also a reason why CareShare is in such great shape. I'll bet you she's doing salsa dancing right here in the same restaurant. I know exactly where this restaurant is. I've been there. That could be also a reason why CareShare is in such great shape. I'll bet you she's doing salsa dancing right here in the same restaurant. I want to see if she's dancing in her. I've been there. That could be also a reason why CareShare. Yeah, I love my job. That's why she's in good shape. You see what she's eating? Walnuts, raisins, grapes, banana, watermelon. Wow. That's why she's in good shape. You see what she's eating? Walnuts, raisins, grapes, good food. Banana, watermelon. All right. I got to get to ring the all bell. Bang. I rang the all bell. So she goes live now. I got her. Okay. All right, K-Share, if you're still with us, good, I got you. Mickey, I will go check yours right now. Mickey, I do believe I'm already. All right, K-Share, if you're still with us, good, I got you. Okay, hold on. I will go check yours right now. Mickey, I do believe. I'm trying to go back. How do you go back on my laptop? I have to go back. If she does salsa dancing on Wednesdays, then I might have already met her in person. I know a guy, he's part of the Eagles group in Cebu, and he and I went there together. If she does salsa dancing on Wednesdays, then I might have already met her in person. I didn't dance, but he danced. He's part of the Eagles group in Cebu, and he and I went there together. If she does salsa dancing on Wednesdays, then I might have already met her in person. I'm listening to the echo of the volume here real quick. I'm going, Mickey, right now. I'm going to go check your community page before I shut down my live feed. I'm going to go see how you're doing. I'm going, Mickey, right now. You know, my red horse is cold already in the freezer, but I'm not going to drink it tonight. I'm going to go to bed. Mickey, okay, Mickey, I'm clicking on you right now. I may not have subscribed to you. Some of you guys come in, you've been with me a long time, but I don't have my phone with me, so I didn't subscribe to everybody. But when you subscribe to me, generally I'll go and hit the subscribe button back. If it's showing, unless you're private and doesn't show, then I can't see your. Some of you guys come in, you've been with me a long time. I may not have subscribed, I don't have my phone with me. Some of you guys come in, you've been with me a long time, but I don't have my phone. When you subscribe to me, generally I'll go and hit the subscribe. Yep, Mickey, I am subscribed to you right now. If it's showing, unless you're private, it doesn't show, then I can't see your. It's a good question about racism, Mickey, but we don't get there. We don't go there on my channel. Mickey, I am subscribed to you right now. Yep, Mickey, I am subscribed to you right now. All right. It's a good question about racism, Mickey, but we don't get there. Good question about racism, Mickey, but. We don't get there. We don't go there on my channel. I have to be subscribed at least one day before I can give you a post, Mickey. So I have to come back tomorrow and say something on your channel. All right. I'm going to go. But I got your channel here, so I'll go check it out too. I have to be subscribed at least one day before I can give you a post, Mickey. Vanilla ice cream. You like vanilla ice cream, huh? I'll have to come back tomorrow. Red snapper. Looks like you got some Spanish mackerel there too. But I got your channel here, so I'll go check it out too. This one, Mickey, what is this? That's not red snapper. That looks like bulao. That looks like mackerel, Spanish mackerel, or part of that with the dark green stripes. It looks like a Spanish mackerel, bulao we call it here in the Philippines. That's not red snapper. Mickey, what is that? It looks like bulao. That's not red snapper. That looks like mackerel. That looks like bulao. Spanish mackerel. That looks like mackerel, Spanish stripes. Okay, I like it. All right, Mickey. I am subscribed to you. All right, guys. Well, anyway, you write articles. I will go and look at your articles and your posts. I will be checking out your channel more. Don't worry. All right, Mickey. I think that's really awesome. All right, guys. Well, anyway, you write articles. I will go and look at your articles. And you know, there's not a lot of racism here in the Philippines, but there is some. So, yep, very nice. I will go check that out. Thank you, Mickey. Thank you, Spiro. I thank all of you for coming in. If you haven't hit the like, please give us a like, guys. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to our channel. So much appreciated. Let me turn this off. Screaming at me. Okay. Anyway, guys, I'll be checking out your channel, Mickey. So we're going to get off of here, and tomorrow's a new day. It's getting late. We'll enjoy our evening, and then we'll come in and see you guys tomorrow at some point in the daytime. Something's going to happen tomorrow. It's a Sunday, but something always happens, you know. And I don't need to check out the school because there's no workers tomorrow. I checked it out tonight. I updated. I gave you a video. It says March 7th, 4 p.m. You guys go check out the video. It's like a 9-minute video of the school and the progress they've made. So no one works tomorrow. That's a dead day. They'll be back at it again on Monday. So tomorrow's probably be a good day to maybe go out and ride the quad, or go for a drive in the truck, or go do something. Go explore another area and share it with you folks. We'll have our Wi-Fi mini. I'll talk to Charm, see what we're got planned. If nothing, we'll figure something out, and we'll go figure out a life for you guys. Something you can enjoy and get to see more of Masbate Island, where we live and how we live. So we really appreciate it. Yeah, I saw the mackerel fish. That was mackerel, not red snapper. You were talking about red snapper in the market, but then you showed a picture of mackerel. So yeah, I did read that. All right, Mickey, I'll get to all your articles. I'll get back in your channel here. But thank you so much. And I did subscribe to you. So now I can go in there when you do go live, or when you got, but you only have 11. How many subscribers you got? 11? Anyway, we'll try to get you to 50, Mickey. I didn't see how many subscribers you had. We'll try to get you up to 50. We'll see you go live. Maybe you and I can go live sometime together. You know, you can be in India, show us India, and I'll be showing the Philippines, and we'll see how that works out. That'd be cool. 80 subscribers, so you can go live anytime you want anyway. Okay, well, guys, I'm going to say good night. God bless you all. We love you. Thank you for coming in. We much appreciate all of you. If you haven't given us a thumbs up, please do so. If you want to contribute to my channel, check out our memberships. They're really inexpensive for memberships. And I thank all of you who are members. You've got the shield and the logo behind you. All of you who are members in my channel, much appreciated. And your contributions that you've given for the school have been over the top. You guys are so outstanding, and I love doing updates and showing you the progress we're making. So thank you so much on everything you've done for us and for our channel. God bless you all. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow morning. All right. Bye-bye. Don't forget, I won't. Don't red horse tomorrow. Okay.